Okay. Testing, testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Alright. So, what is up, everybody? We have reached it. 500 subscribers. And here is a toast to this proud accomplishment. Look at that head right there. And yes, they do call this head, by the way, so don't get on me for that. Get on the people who have made the terminology for that. Belgian White Blue Moon. Sup, you skinhead fuck, says Crusader. Well, you're a little bit too late for that. That was yesterday's news, Crusader. Not going skinhead anymore. So, anyway, I'm going to probably be mostly ignoring the chat for right now, as I am mostly just going to be reading some of the questions that were already posted to me in the comment section of my last video that I had recently uploaded, announcing this celebration right here. Yes, and so the next goal at this point is to get to 1,000. Preferably before the end of the year, but considering the fact that that the year is over half done right now, I kind of think that is just slightly doubtful at this point, but one can still hope, right? Right. Alright. So, for anybody who has any new questions to me and whatnot, like, ask anything that you want to. Anyone who has any new questions, go ahead and shoot them, and we shall chat. And after I am done answering most, if not all, the questions that come up to me in the comments and the freaking live chat right here, I might just invite some people to join on to me, to join on with me. And as you know, as all you may know, YouTube has officially canceled Google Hangouts, so that is a thing, and so I am actually using StreamYard. I'm going to be using StreamYard to go ahead and invite everybody when I feel that it is proper. That is what you're seeing right here before you right now. But anyway, so the first person to ask a question underneath the announcement video is my cousin Jackie. From down in Texas. She commented underneath my video, and she asks, I was wondering what happened after that wreck you had a while back that made you want to quit YouTube for a while. So, well, I got a new car, and I got an increase in hours. Like, I was starting to work like 11, even 12-hour days. Like, it wasn't even like I was like pulled for overtime and I didn't want it. No, I actively wanted the overtime. Typically, I'm scheduled to come off at 3:30, but instead, no. I wanted to stay till 6:30 if I could. Like, if I run out of deliveries to do in a delivery truck, I would be working on welding at that point after all the deliveries are done and whatnot. Because I was, as fast as possible, want to make sufficient amount of money to get myself a new car, and fast forward by a month or two, and I got that, a new car. I was borrowing some other cars, like I was even borrowing the work truck for a while, the work F-150, the pickup truck, not the stake bed, because I drive typically a stake bed, but that thing is in the shop right now. But yeah, at the time of winter, this last winter, I was driving the F-150 at a point, and being carpooled by other people, and so on and so forth. And her second personal question that she asked me, what are your future plans for this channel? Do you have a big picture, or is this mostly a hobby? For right now, YouTube is mostly a hobby for me, actually. Although I hope to actually make some side cash off of this channel, which is why that I am kind of ambitious to want to hit at least 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. And if not before the end of this year, well then, hey, if I hit 1,000 by next year, that's cool too. I mean, either way. But yeah, as soon as I hit 1,000, I'll be eligible for super chats, which means I'll have to, by then, definitely revive the live news show. Okay, and so political. Aside from your channel, what do you aspire to do in the future to help the unborn and promote conservation of constitutional rights for Christians and families? Well, I hope to conserve constitutional rights for everybody outside of Christians. But what do I plan to do for the unborn? Like, I already donate to this one group called Kansas Coalition for Life, which they don't just do pro-life activism, by the way, everybody. They also help mothers in need, like pregnant mothers who are in need, in order to like financially support their own child. They give financial support for them to, help support their own child, and that's what I donate to. I actually ought to promote that website sometime so that some of the pro-lifers in my subscriber base can go ahead and donate every now and then to there as well. Although it's something that I ought to talk to the person who runs that organization first. Okay, nerdy. Favorite book, movie, TV show, band, and song. Favorite book. That is kind of hard to pin right there because honestly I don't have a favorite book. I've never really been the strongest reader. I particularly am not that strong a reader when it comes to chapter books. Thus why it's taken me a super long time to get this book done and out of the way right here. Yeah, I need to work more on finishing that read, but I really like the Lorax. Like the Lorax book, by the way, not the Lorax movie. The Lorax movie was overly preachy and so forth. Excuse me. But the Lorax book, I was intrigued by for its nuanced messaging, for one thing, and also for the things that it was introducing to the whole Dr. Seuss universe, if there is such a thing, the Dr. Seuss universe. But yeah. Hello, everyone else who has joined the chat. And I will get to your questions. Like, go ahead and ask me whatever questions that you guys want answered. Personal, nerdy, political, any of that. Favorite movie? My cousin wants to know. I'd have to say probably Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. For right now, anyways. If I give like more thought into that, I could probably come up with a better movie than that. But for right now, I'm just gonna say Return of the King. I also really liked Star Wars Episode 6, not The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Even though a lot of people say that Return of the Jedi is the weakest of the original trilogy, I personally still get a huge kick out of that movie when I used to watch it like all the time when I was like younger than 10 anyways. But favorite TV show, I would say Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers is like a show that is based off of a real life World War II platoon. Like they're an airborne platoon back during the World War II era. I think it's the 501st is what they're 501st Airborne or something like that. And yeah, I just really like that show. Favorite military franchise, better than Full Metal Jacket. Definitely better than Full Metal Jacket. Favorite band, I like Def Leppard the most. Although I like a variety of other bands as well, like Metallica, Five Finger Death Punch. I kind of like AC/DC. There's this one other hair metal band called Cinderella, and yeah, just overall, hair metal is like a way underrated, underappreciated genre of music. So that's sad to say. Oh, Motley Crue, can't forget Motley Crue. And favorite song, that is a tough one right there. Like, I like Def Leppard overall as a band, but I don't know if there's any one particular song of theirs that I like the most that I would like above all other songs in all of existence. So that's a hard question to answer right there. If I had to go for 3 favorite songs right now, it would probably have to be like The Loadout or the Loadout slash Stay, like they're both two songs in one by Jackson Brown. Armageddon It by Def Leppard, and Faithfully by Journey. I would have to say that I like those songs the best. Have you seen Stranger Things, and if so, what is your review? I have not seen a single bit of Stranger Things, so I cannot give my own review on that. Sorry to disappoint all the Stranger Things fans out there. Next question. There are a whole bunch of people that are saying congrats, but don't ask questions with their congratulations, like Brandon, Conundrum, and Cody Ray. No. Another guy called Norse Dinosaur. This is a new guy right here. He asks his question of what's my favorite pizza topping. It's definitely not pineapple. So, sorry to disappoint you, Crusader. And I'm sure S-Man is happy of that. But it's definitely not pineapple. Favorite pizza topping? I'd have to say green peppers. Mostly because it goes great with practically everything. Like, it's a staple, I say, when it comes to my pizza. Like, especially Supreme Pizza. I like Supreme Pizza with some olives, green peppers, onions, sausage, and pepperoni. And the smell of roasting green peppers and onions, no other smell like it. It's so glorious. And Nardo Kid TV, that's Eminem Fanboy, by the way. He says just congrats with no questions asked. And JC Armitage approached in the video, and he asks, actually, let me read his full comment. Green screen is looking good, though I noticed the blue flame looks like it's hovering over the bottom. Was that intentional? Actually, yeah. I mean, I just got this bit of blue flame screen footage right here. Just I got it as stock footage off of YouTube. I just downloaded it, and now I use it typically in my videos. And it came like this, to where it's kind of floating a little bit from the bottom of the browser. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's intentional. One, are you a fan of any other video games besides Overwatch? Actually, I still do to a certain extent like Minecraft. It's just I haven't been playing Minecraft as much because there is no servers that I can really get invested into. I do not like those big worldwide or nationwide servers, or those servers that are meant for entire countries anyways, like Skynet, for example, or Skyblock and Hypixel and all those other Minecraft servers. I'm not too fond of those. I cannot get too invested into them. I did play them a little bit when I was like at the heat of playing Minecraft, but I've been losing interest in Minecraft mostly because there's no personal servers that I can join to play with other friends. And you play by yourself on Minecraft, it can get kind of lonely and boring and a little bit repetitive. Although I still do enjoy it whenever I do play it. It's been a while since I played Spore, but I guess that's another favorite of mine. I'm in the middle of playing Shadow of Mordor. That's a kick-ass game. I liked Skyrim for a bit. Haven't played it in a while. What's another game? Oh, StarCraft. I like StarCraft, and I like Civilizations 5, like Sid Meier's series. I've also always liked Age of Empires and Command & Conquer. Like, that was my shit when I was much younger. But now that I've grown older, I've come to, like, move past the pioneers of RTS games. That being Age of Empires and Command & Conquer. Do you like any tabletop role-playing games such as Dungeons & Dragons? Asks JC Armitage. And, actually, I've never played any tabletop role-playing games, so I would not know fully if it's personally my thing or not. I've actually been like invited a few times, or semi-invited to play Dungeons and Dragons. Although those people that have invited me to play Dungeons and Dragons with them, they're still like in the middle of their own campaign, so they want to finish that off before they fully get me, playing with them. What's your favorite firearm? Or some of your favorites if you can't pick just one? Now, this is going to be kind of sad, but I don't think I have particularly a favorite firearm right now because I haven't like used enough of them. Although I really do like I think it's called the 357 revolver. Yeah, it's a pretty badass revolver. Although for concealed carry, I have a Glock 19. But anyway, I think that's it. Actually, yeah, that's it for all the questions that were posted in the comments section underneath that video. So we're gonna get on to the live chat. James Schultz in the chat says, "Have you seen The Boys on Amazon?" I presume that he means Amazon TV or Amazon Prime or whatever, but no, I have not seen The Boys. The one who doesn't want overtime is crazy, says a miffed cuttlefish in the chat. And by the way, thanks for just recently subscribing to the channel, miffed cuttlefish. Hello, sent 1000. Why are you attracted to chocolate women, says the Crusader. Putting me on the spot there, aren't you, JJ? Although I thought I've answered this question before, but I guess I'll answer it again right here. The reason, I guess, is for the, what is, like, stereotypically associated with, black women is, the more curvaceous bodies, bigger, fuller lips, and, that kind of stuff. Although, not to say that I am, like, only looking for a girl with looks. Like, obviously I want a girl with personality, but that's kind of what got me to leaning more towards black women. Although Latinas come to a close second. They're kind of, I put them kind of in the same way as black women and why that I am attracted to them. Miffed Cuttlefish also asks, are you hoping the climate change issue ends with a Horizon Zero Dawn scenario? Horizon Zero Dawn, I've never seen that movie or played that game or whatever that media is, so I wouldn't know. As far as, are you hoping the climate change issue ends? I kind of hope that the debate on it does end. And particularly, I hope that it, I just hope that it ends anyways. Sent 1000 also asks, Def Leppard, is that the same band that did the song Pour Some Sugar on Me? Exactly, Sent 1000. And honestly, that's the end of the live chat, unfortunately, but let's invite some people here, if we can. This means I'm going to have to pull up Discord right now. Don't know if I should, like, really show this or not as I'm pulling up the invite, but, invite, copy. Alright. So, Crusader, I don't know if you're interested or not, but there's the link, the StreamYard link, for joining this stream right here. Go and test it out for me. See if you can, like, get on or not. Chill. Okay. 500 sub celebration. Join us as we try to figure out how StreamYard will work with, joining the live stream and whatnot. Messages. I'll probably only, like, invite people from 3 chats is all. Okay, Crusader, it looks like that he has joined, but I think I have to, like, click on him in order to get him to show up. But yeah, let me send this here and now add to stream. Hello?
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you.
That's good. Is there any like reverb or anything like that?
No, I'm not getting any reverb, but
I guess my earbuds are kind of meh.
yeah, I'm not getting your profile picture or anything like that. Although I guess that's kind of obvious because StreamYard is a new thing. But yay, the Hangouts don't have to end, even though that Google Hangouts is no longer a thing. So that's cool.
You know what? I'm gonna try to join on my laptop. Actually, if I can try to download whatever it's called again, Discord.
Oh, Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had to like do a full blown system like reboot and all that kind of shit.
Okay. So, Miffed Cuttlefish says, shame. Horizon Zero Dawn is an excellent game. Well, maybe I'll have to check it out sometime. She says, good night, y'all, so therefore I don't think I can, ask her. At least I assume that Cuttlefish is a woman anyways. But not able to ask her of what platform that I can get Horizon Zero Dawn from, like Steam or something like that.
Are you assuming people's gender again?
Yes, I did. I'm so patriarchal and transphobic at the same time.
Of course you are. You're white, cis, male. So.
Yes, that means that you don't get to disagree on anything at all.
Basically.
Yeah, you remember when that Owen said that to me back in June of last year or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually finally posted the screen cap of that. So, Owen, you just got called out, bro. No.
Get called out, you fucking... I'm not gonna do anything, so... Any sort of racist insult, so get fucked, Owen. You have no ammo against me.
Except for you merely espousing different beliefs. Yeah.
Yep. Basically. Come on. There we go.
So
Good thing I'm home alone.
I think for right now, I'm only allowed to have 6 people max on my streams right here. Excuse me, because I'm on the free version of StreamYard right now.
Oh, come on. Cat, go away.
Why do you want it to go away? It's probably the only pussy that you'll ever get. No, I'm joking.
Says the guy who hasn't had sex and he's 24.
Touche. So, what have you been up to, JJ?
Just trying to get everything set up for college and all that kind of stuff.
What are you gonna go to college for?
Broadcasting.
Broadcasting? You look to be like a football commentator or something?
Football analyst to be specific.
Broadcasting. You look to be like a football commentator or something?
Football analyst.
Okay, I was just testing the audio right there, y'all, to see of how JJ sounded, and he sounds alright. And we might possibly have Rational Outlaw joining us, but he says that he's going to be a bit, but hey, it's at least good to know that this is working. The,
Get fucked, YouTube.
StreamYard.
You may get rid of Google Hangouts, but you'll never get rid of our streaming.
Yeah, suck it. Suck it, Google. We'll find ways around. The more you fuck up, the more your competition is gonna become viable. And on that note, Cult of Ham can suck it too, regarding our why we need an internet bill of rights or whatever bullshit.
Yep. Oh, come on, you slow ass laptop. I need a new laptop, dude.
Possibly so. Let's see. Share this stream around because apparently we don't have a whole lot of people joining right now.
Oh shit. Discord's been around for about 4 years now.
And Sent1000 says, LOL, yes, Google can suck it. Yes. Actually, I wonder if I can, like, get the stream browser.
Download for Windows or open Discord?
Oh, yeah, there's the stream browser, so, share, copy link.
Come on. There we go.
Come on.
Cat, I know you. Get out from underneath there.
Any new video ideas and whatnot?
Not really. I might stream Yakuza 0, but I've been pretty busy considering I start college in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Mostly just trying to get that organized and whatnot.
Yeah, get all set up for moving.
Mm-hmm.
And plus my I had to have a tooth pulled about 3 days ago, so that didn't help.
So Alexander Trent is in the chat. He asks, "Why does Owen McDonald have a crush on you?" might as well be. He's got the biggest hate boner for me, apparently, just for the fact that I disagree with him on abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the biggest reason right there, Alex. Because he's gone so far to think that I am literally a terrorist just for believing that. And he hasn't directly called me a terrorist, but, you know, indirectly, as he says that anti-abortion people are terrorists and should be treated as such.
Even though that makes 0 sense.
Yeah, because not even near a plurality, barely even a considerable minority of pro-lifers have went out and bombed an abortion clinic or killed an abortion surgeon.
Yep. What the fuck?
Alexandra Trent.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
That's the gender bend of Alex Trent. But anyway, Mr. Trent says hot. What's so hot, Trent? Is it the reasoning for why he loves me so much? For why Owen loves me so much?
Who the fuck? Oh my god.
Or something else that you're trying to refer to and whatnot?
Yo, if someone could donate me $1,000, that'd be great.
1,000 for your college fund or something?
No, just for a fucking laptop that can work. Okay, maybe not 1,000, but 500.
500 could probably get you a decent used laptop, but I don't know. I almost think that it may require at least 800 bare minimum to get an efficient laptop. Excuse me. So, you know, it's been a while since we've had a Cards Against Humanity stream, JJ.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that now that Google Hangouts is gone.
Use StreamYard.
I might. It depends on if my laptop can hold up.
You just go to StreamYard.com, and it's pretty easy from there. You just, like, enter in your email on a little sidebar right there on the left side of your monitor, and then it'll give you, like, a 6-digit code that you can enter in, and you get in and you register which media or whatever that you want connected to your StreamYard account. And obviously, in your case, click on the YouTube button and then just sign up your YouTube account into it.
Yep. Alright.
Google is hiding this. It's not showing up IB, says Scorch88. What's not showing up, Scorch? And in my subscription feed. Ah, I see. Yeah. Google is a cuck. Although Although, honestly, my response videos have been doing fairly successful. Like that's the most fruitful and successful videos and stuff that I do on my channel is the response videos, be it to Owen or Progressive Voice or Rin as of recently. Actually, I think my most recent response video to Owen Cunt Donald is probably the only truly successful response video to Owen McDonald.
Mm.
The live stream says Scorch. Yeah, I knew what you were referring to there, Scorch. Yeah. So what did you think of that video that I recently uploaded in response to Owen?
Yeah, it was alright. Just fun. Alright, come on. Mm. Oh, son of a bitch.
You know what was probably my favorite video of yours, JJ?
What?
Your Onision rant. And here is
Yeah.
here is the man himself, S-Man. Say hi, S-Man.
Hi, S-Man. I'm just kidding. How's it going, everyone? I have never, ever in my life done whatever the hell this is.
StreamYard.
Yeah, it sounds like a graveyard for Google Hangouts. But what the hell am I trying to say? So,
Scorch says it was good, referring to my recent response video to Owen.
it was pretty good, and I feel vindicated every day whenever that stupid fuck pops into my mind for several reasons. He, in his little smear against you and me, which I already told you about, he was saying something about us being miserable and shit, wallowing in misery. Yet that's him all the time. That's that. I still have the screen cap of his smear. Let me go read it.
that is that is the most lowbrow, desperate piece of shit move think I've heard of it from him yet. Like, it's not the most lowbrow. Like, what's the most lowbrow is him indirectly calling me a terrorist, but that is the most desperate right there. So miserable.
Wait, he called you a terrorist?
Yeah, he called anti-abortion people terrorists and therefore should be treated as such. I mean, I showed.
Oh no, wait, he's.
What?
Oh yeah. Okay, no, I'm reading it again. He said wallowing in bigotry. I thought he said misery. I mean, he wallows in misery all the damn time, so that's his problem, of course. But okay, so he says, haha. Well, I've known .con was a racist for over a year since his whole reaction to the ham stuff, but I didn't think he'd stop being this overt about it. LOL. This guy is a colossal scumbag in pretty much every department, so why should we be surprised that he's also very racist? Esmond can do what he wants because there's only so many times you can give someone a chance. I'd often find myself saying, oh, Esmond's alright, just as friends, he has a few problematic opinions. And it's like, how many excuses can you make for someone who's a grown adult and does and says shitty things?
Is he now saying essentially that he gives up on you or something?
Yeah, and I give up on him because
Well,
even trying to listen to him, because he's always like, Esmond doesn't listen, and I was like, no, I listen. I mean, I'm pretty damn specific in my criticisms of him, but whatever. Then he also says, then I found out he and a few others were impersonating this black woman with a fake account and using it to harass her, and that's what tipped me over the edge in blocking them and moving on. Terrible behavior from people who that clearly have no interest in getting better. I doubt any of them care.
And you have no evidence, Owen, in who created that parody account. I don't fully know who created the parody account, although I kind of suspect who might have.
Yeah, I have my suspicions. I don't know who the hell created it, but that's not my problem. I don't know who made the allegation. Who initially? I think I know who made the allegation, but I don't really care. I doubt any of them care that .con is being openly racist because they barely
cared. And I openly don't care about your feelings. That is actually that's the reason why I was being passive regarding him calling him a nigger.
A neighbor.
Yeah, a neighbor.
But
it's because I mean, okay, if you're okay, I'm going to let Alex onto the stream. Hello, Alex. First time meeting you, and we can hear you. So, Anyway,
Wonderful.
being passively not caring about somebody like I guess being racist supposedly towards a person that you dislike is just about as bad as being actively racist yourself towards that person you dislike.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
to go on further, Ham has said that he doesn't like the N word, using the N word anymore. Like he said he went all SJW about it. I don't think it's going SJW about it. He just doesn't care. Uh, like he doesn't like that using that word. So I think Owen won that fight, and I just think that I think he probably has a few masculinity problems, and that's why he keeps bringing it up because he feels so tough with the victim's card, and
Owen feels so tough with the victim's card.
yeah, that's the impression. Then the screen cap as I'm reading it.
He certainly showed that in my recent debate with him, if you can even call it a debate.
Yeah, they all appeared in a hangout together after all. I've removed myself from their circle completely, and I'm trying not to interact with them, bar pointing out the obvious racism from .com the other day, because they epitomize why right-wing circles are so terrible, and most of them are pretty fashy anyhow. They can apologize to me if they ever start to mature, or they can keep wallowing in bigotry.
You
They,
first, bitch. You first. You apologize first.
or they can keep wallowing in bigotry, lol. But until then, we're done. Anyhow, it's nice that you've reached out to me, and I will keep anonymous who gave me the screen cap. But thank God they gave me the screen cap because hell,
I think I might have
um,
a slight idea who did, but I'm not gonna drop any names. But
yeah,
yeah, I
that's
mean, if Owen is going to think that me not caring about somebody being an asshole towards him is just as bad as being actively racist towards him, well then I guess I kind of give up on my image towards him at this point. Thus is why that I was not
One's a
caring,
nobody.
which is
his image is already worse than his teeth and worse than the politics of the UK. So, um, but yeah, the best part though is knowing that I was afraid to become like him in terms of being a miserable fuck, always obsessed with politics, and the politics would make me a depressed fuck. But that's how he is turned into. And the best part of this guy,
hey, yeah,
of
yeah.
Owen.
I mean, I don't know what he's talking about because I have been getting more connected with my personal life. Excuse me. I've been getting more connected with my personal life as of recently. I mean, just this afternoon, I was actually having like a coffee date with my pastor from my church, and day before that, I was bowling and going to Red Robin's with my Bible study group. And Thursday before that, I was hanging out with some of my closer friends and, just having a blast in my personal life, which is kind of one of the other reasons as to why I haven't been as active on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I think Owen just needs to like chill with some of the pot and actually go hanging out with some personal friends if he has any that he hasn't completely alienated by mentioning politics so much to the point of being that awkward uncle in the group. Apparently,
So,
S-Man has left us because device is not connected, is what it says. Sorry, what, Trent?
why does he think you're racist for not uh shit.
I'm back.
He,
But
he thinks
he thinks that
he thinks I'm racist supposedly because I did not give a shit about him calling him specifically a nigger. Like if it was like any other black person, and especially if it was like a personal friend, the circumstance would be totally different. But yeah, because it was one of the biggest pieces of shit on the internet. Uh, yeah, I just didn't care. The only thing that would make Owen worse is if he was actually a criminal.
So
Owen,
you got correlated for not dismissing or going against that word being used.
Yeah, I got called a racist for not actively going against and virtue signaling when it came to ham.
yeah, and
Uh,
the best part though, the best part is apparently if you dare moderate a debate because someone asked you to do so, apparently it's your white privilege and your libertarianism is making you a bad person or whatever retardation he was using. The best part out of all of it is He's like, oh, whenever you guys keep bringing it up, because I keep virtue signaling and bringing it up with screen caps, I will never let it go. And it's like, you know what? If I could wish, that Brexit could if I could wish Brexit on anyone, is that Owen gets Brexited from the EU, and is just put into like Australia. Bother the Australians, but take away his Twitter because, because I think even a number of people think of his Twitter as like a depressing place to go.
I think the only way that he'll be able to man up at all in the least bit is if we were to like surround him with a whole bunch of other more masculine than him people of his type of arbitrary identity. In other words, surround him with a whole bunch of more gruff, tough black dudes, say down in Africa or something. And
Oh my god, I already know that's being taken out.
Die.
I already
He would
I
die.
already I already know that's being taken out of context, as he likes to smear people. And the best part
And
is
by the
that
way, to anybody who will care for the context, it's not like I'm actively advocating that yes, definitely deport him. I'm just saying that as a suggestion that might be the only way as to save his personality for the life of him, is to
oh
surround
no,
him
that's
by.
beyond saving. That is beyond saving.
Go
Let's,
experience some
Oh,
actual
really?
manhood.
What do you say, Alex?
Go experience some actual manhood.
Yeah. And I don't think he'll
Communication.
experience. I don't think he'll experience the manhood honestly if he was surrounded by a bunch of gruff, tough white guys. And in all honesty, he'll probably just be whining and complaining about how racist they're being supposedly towards him more than anything else. That's why that I suggest the black dudes instead. I mean, he
Is
did. He did.
racism really?
What?
Is racism against blacks really that serious in the UK?
I don't fucking know. I generally look at the UK as
doubt
a
it.
shit. I generally look at the UK as a shithole.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
that's a
man,
given.
you racist. Whee!
Eat shit.
I mean, like outside of like the Muslims moving in, I haven't really heard any racial problems or
They
religion problems.
I mean, a lot of far right politicians do get elected in the EU, and they've been winning more votes, but generally not like majorities in parliament or whatever. But
But are they necessarily anti-black? Because I thought it was more of an anti-Muslim kind of.
well, it is
movement.
anti-Muslim, and I mean he has argued about Islamophobia in the UK. Also, the hashtag I need my
Fair.
meds Marianne is I need the hashtag I need my meds
Islamophobia
Marianne
is not
is
a thing.
yeah.
It really
But
isn't.
to
It's
be fair, Marianne
murder
Williamson is
sentence.
fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
Marianne Williamson says antidepressants are unnecessary, which oh my god.
Nigga, the fuck?
Marianne
Crystals.
Williamson's a fucking loon, and honestly,
I'd like to talk to Miss Williamson because I have a few choice words to say about that statement.
and
So-
I just want whatever drugs she's on.
mood.
No, you don't. You'll be a retard.
So we have
I'm
a
fine with that.
we have another person that joined us in the chat. Slavey McSlaverson. He says, "I'm anti-Islam. Is that bad? LOL." No, it's certainly not objectively speaking. I say it's not bad to be anti an ideology or religion in which your statement clearly says there, Slavey. So no. And my question to you, sir,
That
are you?
name-
And so my question to you, Slavey, I don't know if I got this like clear or not, like taxation and stuff. I think I may know the answer to this question actually as he says that in the chat. But are you an ANCAP or are you like a minarchist, almost bordering on an anarchist? Just out of
Why
curiosity.
is
I could brain him.
Curiosity.
Why the hell is his name Slavey McSlaverson?
I don't know. The guy likes to be an edgelord, I guess.
Like,
There's
I just
nothing
saw
wrong with that,
that.
Slavey.
I just saw that and I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
I literally thought it was pronounced at first like Slavy McSlaverson, like, you know, like
fucking Russian.
yeah, exactly.
Did you just call a Slav a Russian?
Yeah, there's an issue there.
Well,
I know, I
Eastern
know, I get it.
Eastern
I just
European.
Don't care.
You are not true Slav.
Scorch88
They're
says,
just Slavic.
good night. Oh, man, come on. Stay around for a longer time, Scorch. Oh, well, whatever. Good night, Scorch.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't plan on staying
Matt,
long. I'll
chill
see
the
you guys
fuck
later.
out.
Oh, S-Man. Dang it. Good night.
He didn't even allow a goodbye.
Going to bed, but have a
He didn't
good
even kiss his homies goodnight. That's fucked.
Gay.
It's not gay if you kiss your
What is
homies
gay?
goodnight.
I guess not. I mean, look at the Italian
Depends, are you
tradition.
kissing them on the lips or the cheek?
Wait, what, Alex?
I said it depends. Are you kissing them on the lips or the cheek?
The forehead, bruh. Not even on the cheek.
Oh, that's definitely not gay. That's just a kiss to the
No,
forehead.
I'm just
Gay.
joking. Slavey says,
It's just awkward.
Slavey says, I'd say I'm an ANCAP who teeters on minarchist since mass immigrant invasion started. Alright then. So Alex, you say that you're just a general anarchist is all?
Me?
Yeah, Alex. Alexander Trent.
I think you just
I
made him
don't
come.
necessarily. I don't necessarily believe that you can gatekeep or dictate what kind of society is around you in an anarchist society. I am personally pretty center mutualist, individualist area.
So
I do like private property to an extent, but I don't believe in like intellectual property
okay.
or unused land being just sat on.
I don't really believe in copyright laws either. Or if somebody could make the case for me on copyright laws, they probably could. But for right now, I guess I'm leaning sort of against them because
It's too easy of a system to abuse.
Mm-hmm. I mean, especially since what's a particular example of copyright being abused? Like aside from like Bearing's situation.
EpiPen.
What?
EpiPen.
EpiPen?
EpiPen.
Yeah.
That's a type of pharmaceutical drug, isn't it?
Yeah. It's for allergic reactions to like bees and other allergic reactions. Cause your throat or your body to swell up and you end up dying if you don't have the shot. Someone bought the original product, and with it came the intellectual property to it, and they skyrocketed the cost of the drug because no one else was in the market that had the rights to that formula.
Actually,
yeah, they're stupidly expensive.
Actually, here's
And
an example
they're
that
doing the same thing with insulin.
Here's an example that I can think of copyright law being a bad thing is the whole Spider-Man at the boy's grave thing that you guys heard about, right?
Huh? Oh yeah, that I heard about that. That was fucked.
There was a little boy that just wanted to have like a Spider-Man action figure right next to his gravestone, and Disney was all like, nope.
Disney not giving a shit about humanity? That's a big surprise.
I mean, it's not like it's
only been happening for
ultimately it's
almost
not
a
like
century.
it's the biggest issue of all time, but it's still kind of
It's fucked up.
It's kind of dishonorable towards the boy. I mean, it's all in the name for copyright, fucking copyright. Like it's not like the kid died or literally got hurt because of Disney or anything, but still.
I think the main issue is if you allow someone, because they'd be paying someone to decorate the caskets and design the funeral as Spider-Man, and they have to have the allowances, and if Disney doesn't enforce that, they can lose it.
Technically, there's a copyright on the Happy Birthday song. That's a thing right there. You're not allowed to like sing. You're technically not legally allowed to sing Happy Birthday in like a public park or anything else like that, because somebody bought the copy.
Is that why Applebee's sings that stupid song?
Sorry, what?
Is that why Applebee's sings that stupid song they do?
The more pumped up or whatever version of Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't know what it sounds like because I've never had my birthday celebrated or anyone else's birthday within my circles celebrated at Applebee's.
Isn't it like
Excuse
happy
me.
happy birthday is to you or something
Yeah.
like that?
Happy
We don't need to hear the
birthday.
rest.
Yeah.
It's just that quote.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think I may know what you guys are talking about. You ever seen like the Emperor's New Groove?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like there's the one part of when that Yzma is in the restaurant and then somebody, I think it's Pancha actually, goes mention to the restaurant staff, hey, it's that old lady's birthday over there, and then Yzma has a whole group just gathering around her to sing happy birthday and that, happy birthday and it is to you or whatever. Something like that.
If anyone hasn't seen that movie that's watching this right now,
Guys, I'll be right
watch
back.
that
I'm gonna
movie.
connect on my laptop.
You'll be right back, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So Slavey McSlaverson says, imagine if the guy who made the wheel got paid a dime for every wheel ever produced. The case for intellectual property rights is weak. Yeah, I will agree that is rather ridiculous right there, Slavey. But yeah, Emperor's New Groove was a decent flick. Wasn't the greatest, particularly in Disney terms, but it was still pretty good. It was good for what it had. So, what would you say is like a favorite Disney movie of yours, Alex? Speaking of Disney movies. Alex?
Just really just watch it for Chrono.
You're kind of breaking up. What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It might have been because we had a couple of other people joining in. Crusader is back, and we have Brandon Paget joining. What's up, Brandon?
Nothing but crap. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Sorry, my throat's a little sore. No homo. Shut up.
No, I was not. I was not assuming that you just got done sucking dick. I mean, otherwise, has
Well, we're all
Taylor
gonna assume that.
visited your place, Brandon?
The suggestion. The fucking audacity, Zach.
No, he's coming in December.
Wait, what?
He's coming in December.
Oh.
You'll be coming in December, all right?
At least someone's gonna touch my dick, unlike you, JJ.
Ha 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 ha! Fuck you. It's fine. I don't really care about sex at this point. It's just.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm more focused on trying to get everything set up for college first. Then maybe when I feel
That's
comfortable
part
in
of
my
college.
new place.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses
That's
to
part
me.
of college.
I'm
You have to
fat,
break in the
okay? I
bed.
need to lose weight first. I need to at least look presentable.
Hey,
So wait, is this live on YouTube?
everyone can
Yes,
find
it
love,
is.
and it doesn't
Oh,
necessarily
there you
mean
go.
love in the sense of feelings.
This is the 500 sub celebration, Brandon.
All right, cool.
And we don't have a whole lot of questions. I mean, I had a few questions that I had got all knocked out of the way first thing this stream, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of other questions that are coming up. People.
Well, I know how to fix that. We can ask me, Brandon, and Trent can ask questions through here.
Okay.
I'm horrible at
shoot.
asking questions.
Even if they're like roasting questions.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm also working on my comic currently.
Oh yeah, actually, I want to ask about that. Like, you want to like tell me of what the idea is behind the comic?
It's basically if the world decided to adopt a one world government, basically, and everyone's required to basically have a what was it called, a social. Basically, we adopted a social credit system.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Yikes.
So, is like this one world government based off of the real world politics by chance. And Rational Outlaw has just joined us.
Hey guys.
I'm getting a little bit of reverb from you, Rash.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on my phone right now. I'm gonna switch to my computer in like probably 5 minutes or so.
Or you can put in earbuds on your phone.
Yeah, do a headset or something. It's just as decent, but it might not have the same quality of audio.
I swear.
Yeah, but there would be no reverb.
I swear,
Sure.
Rational Outlaw still kind of sounds like a black dude. I mean, he said that he's not, but still.
Biracial?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, Brandon. I like the
Yeah, what up?
blue purple light right there.
Oh yeah.
Like, too afraid to show the bottom half of your face?
Oh no, I thought. Well, no, I can't. Hold up.
Nah, it's not a big
Gotta
deal.
find
I still remember
gotta
like
find
I still remember the accidental face reveal that you did, like, on that one episode of, Jocelyn's short-lived show, Random Discussions podcast. What's up, JJ?
Bitch.
I would flip the bird at you, too, except, I cannot show my, camera through StreamYard here without shutting off the camera on OBS.
Maybe that's time to get rid of OBS.
That's a scary look right there, Brandon.
Oh, fuck.
You got mascara or something underneath your eyes in order to like add some
No,
definition to your eyes.
no, I'm not wearing any makeup.
Mistake.
I just had to ask. So
Actually, hold up.
Are you going to go put on some?
Yeah, I'll ask your mother for some.
Ooh.
I don't make it with the mom jokes all night.
What are you gonna do about it, boy?
What if he has two dads? Or two moms?
Oh, more the fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bisexual don't give a fuck.
Wouldn't surprise me if Alex was bisexual or something like that.
He is.
Oh,
Correct.
you are?
Well,
Yeah.
he's
Hey,
closer to
Alex.
gay, but he's mostly bi.
Hey, if Alex decides to join it.
It depends on how I'm feeling and the time. It's kind of fluid.
Oh
I
boy.
guess.
So Slavey McSlaverson asks in the chat, what do you folks think of Vox Day or Owen Benjamin these days? Vox Day, never
Who?
heard of him. I never heard of Vox Day, although Owen Benjamin, he's a piece of shit. I watched Warm Potatoes documentary on the guy, and yeah, the guy seems kind of psychotic. And I don't know, what do you guys think of those two characters?
I don't even know who those two are.
Alex, have you ever heard of Owen Benjamin? Don't know if you have, Brandon.
I have seen him on Twitter occasionally.
Owen Benjamin is like a flat earther, anti-Semite. He's I think it's pretty safe to say a homophobe, and all kinds of radical things. Like, I think the only
He's a geocon.
he's a what?
He's a geocon.
Sure, why not? Is a geocon actually an anti-Semite?
I don't know, but he's a homophobe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's but he's not quite racist.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't seen any evidence of that.
But
in
he's still a
particular.
piece of shit nonetheless.
Yeah, pretty much. By the way, what did you guys like see my one video clip where I clipped out a portion of my stream with Geocon? Nice mask, Brandon.
By the way, what
Oh,
is
yeah,
this platform?
This is
Sorry.
StreamYard, Rash.
And I'm tempted to sign up for this and stream on YouTube on StreamYard now.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, now that my laptop isn't slow as fuck right now.
I wish I could present, solo layout. So I have Brandon presented up front and center on StreamYard. He's wearing a Jeff the Killer mask. It looks
That's
like.
not Jeff the Killer.
That damn well looks like Jeff the Killer with the no eyelids, eyeballs.
I'm pretty sure
and then
Jeff the Killer didn't have an upside down cross.
Yeah, that looks like something. It looks like a Jeff the Killer mask that Brandon might have added a upside down cross on it. Is that the case, Brandon?
Told you.
Nope. Okay. Well, it looks very reminiscent of it. Just saying. Hey, Rational Outlaw, you there?
Yeah.
What do you think of Owen Benjamin?
Owen Benjamin. Can you remind me who that is again?
He's the guy. He's the guy who was formerly friends, or I think he might be still quasi friends with Steven Crowder. Was once friends with a bunch of other right wing figures as well.
Oh, do you mean the racist guy?
He's at least
The anti-Semite.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty much a form of racism. I think it's safe to say. The homophobe, the flat earther guy.
Yeah,
How
he's
the fuck
crazy.
can you be How can you be a flat earther nowadays? It's utterly retarded.
He
I mean, even among Christians, flat earthers are considered retarded.
Yes.
Indeed.
He's like a big time conspiracy theorist, just all around.
What's next? Is he gonna say that America's poisoning the water to kill us off quicker?
Wouldn't
Well,
surprise me.
Actually, now that I think about it, Flint, Michigan has that issue. So somewhat true. Somewhat true.
Okay.
Well, you think about it, the EPA and my state's local environmental protections both tested that before they allowed Flint to switch it over. And then what happened?
Slavey McSlaverson says in the chat, I dig Owen. He goes hard though. It's easy to put him in those categories, being anti-Semite and homophobe. He means, Slavey says in extension, I don't think he's an anti-Semite. He's not a flat earther, but he doesn't believe anyone landed on the moon, which no one did.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
We have an
It stinks like it probably is.
we have an
Anti
anti-moon landing guy in the chat. But
Apollo 11.
I mean, at least that's better than believing the Earth is flat.
it kind of
True. Buzz Aldrin will
somewhat.
punch you.
Buzz Aldrin and
I'm
Armstrong would like to have a talk.
I'm actually more open to the idea that that the reason as to why that we did not go back to the moon is because we found something on there. That I'm more open to that conspiracy than that we did not land on the moon as it stands right now. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
my thing on going-
that's a lot more believable.
I haven't seen any
My
ground.
thing about not going
What?
back to the moon is like, if there's no resources there, why would any of the governments be interested in going back unless they were to build a launch pad to Mars?
It's there's no like sources of iron or anything like that on the moon.
Not as far as I know.
I mean, okay, so Slavey says it's literally the most retarded thing on Earth to think anyone went to the moon. LOL. Yeah, sure, asshole.
We only have nuclear bombs that can destroy the world, but we can't make it to the moon? Okay.
Yeah.
Slavey also says, what about Jordan Peterson? I don't know. What do you all think of Jordan Peterson?
Nah, he's just meh. He says some stupid
Yeah,
shit,
he's
but
meh.
he's okay.
I think that he is a great leader for misguided young men and boys that aren't sure what they're doing in life,
But he
how to
isn't
go about life.
But he isn't the second political coming of Christ.
No,
Absolutely not.
that's Gary Johnson.
It's Gary Johnson. Oh my god.
I'm glad that I wasn't sipping that beer much harder. Otherwise, I would have spit it out. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was crap. I was going to ask what that was you were drinking.
Yeah, it's Belgian White Blue Moon in a skeletal goblet right here. I do not know if you guys are like looking at the stream browser on my
Oh, yeah.
channel or not.
Right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can also see my hand being cut out by the edge of the camera. Ah! My arm!
Okay, you were.
It's almost as edgy as you are.
I lost a part of my arm. No.
Zach, you embarrass me sometimes.
Hey, I'm
Wow.
just a tad bit bored here and trying to like keep people
I
occupied.
get it, but you're making my autism look like it's non-existent, my dude. Like, fuck.
Hey.
Embrace it.
Exactly.
Ain't-
Give me a sec.
Ain't nothing wrong with autism. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, but it can get annoying. And this is coming from an actual autistic dude.
Aspie, you hear that? Your name is annoying. Your whole personality is annoying, Aspie. In fact, will he ever get the fuck on here? And Sleepy Projections is in the chat. He says, Helo.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, Sleepy.
Helo,
Go to
Sleepy.
sleep.
Go to sleep, you sleepy fuck.
Go sleep, faggot.
Oh my
Zach's
gosh.
edgy. I
Brandon.
think Zach's edgy. Look at my shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, Brandon, I know that I'm not as edgy as you, but
Well, I mean, he's a Satanist.
one can try.
Mom's a Satanist.
He's a non-religious Satanist, just to be clear.
Well, Satanists are
So, an
usually
atheist.
non-religious.
Well, yeah.
So he's an atheist?
Yeah,
Basically,
well,
Rash.
I identify as an atheist.
Because aren't most of the Satanists actually just atheists? They just call themselves Satanists because they want to troll Christians.
Basically.
I think that's
Kinda.
basically
Okay,
the
well,
gist.
no. Okay, so there is a succinct philosophy in Satanism. It's basically everyone has a good and bad, and we say it's not bad to embrace your bad side, basically.
Ooh,
Isn't that just
okay.
yin and yang, but with like American terms?
It
Yes.
yeah, it kind of does sound like Satanism, or atheism, excuse me. But that's neither
Say
here nor there.
atheism.
Satanic atheism.
Okay. JC Armitage in the chat says, "Hey there, Darkon. I just got back from Esso's live stream." Okay. Well.
ESO?
Oh, how's the crazy head doing?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Just FYI, JC. Myself and Rash are not too big of fans of Esso, but I mean, I don't hate the guy. It's just that the guy can be kind of partisan in his rhetoric sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Who's
Well,
ESO?
I just think he's an
Esoteric.
idiot,
Screenshot?
mostly.
Esoteric entity,
I
or
see-
esoteric the free.
Oh.
So sorry. What you say, Alex?
I've seen screenshots of his on a certain person's Discord channel, of his Discord channel, and oh boy.
Well, I don't want to be bringing up like that deep-seated SO versus DAPS drama, please. Not on this stream, anyways.
It's not like ANCAP related at all.
Bullshit.
I see. Well, I was just letting you know why I wasn't in here earlier, says JC. Oh, that's cool. Would have understood easily. Something else I just wanted to mention. Oh yeah, but on Jordan Peterson, I think he's overrated and overhated at the same time. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, he's just a mad dude.
he's harmless. I can be entertained by him sometimes. Like, I particularly like his debate against Kathy Newman that I only just recently watched. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, Jordan Peterson was just trying to explain as to how things are in life, and then Kathy Newman was all like, "So what you're saying is that women should be forced to go in the kitchen," or something like that.
Yeah.
But women do belong in the kitchen. I need my sandwich.
Be edgier than that, JJ, if you want to beat Brandon. Canada room man, says Sleepy.
If I were any edgier, I'd give you a run for your money, my dude.
What, you'd scalp
You
me?
guys are more edgy than me. Shut up.
Oh, I do worse than scalp you, my dude.
No, your people do scalp, you fucking redskin.
Yeah, but I also do white people things, which would probably involve gilding as well.
We're
Gilding?
gonna use this
Using the...
Yeah.
electricity one day.
Gilding tongs.
Oh, at first I thought gilding you meant by using the guillotine. I did not know if that was the official...
Well, technically it is a guillotine just for your balls.
Oh!
And it kind of cauterizes it at the same time.
No. Fuck
Mhm.
no.
I don't.
They do that.
I don't feel
They do those
comfortable.
to horses.
Do that to horse.
They actually do those to horses, but let's just say back in the outlaw days, they would do that to certain people they didn't like.
No, this is just an excuse for JJ to touch testicles without him.
Oh my fucking! Why do you have to say I'm bisexual just because I questioned at one point?
No, I'm just saying it's just an excuse for you to touch testicles, just so you know, in a way that makes you seem not gay.
I prefer to touch the inward testicles, if you know what I mean. Actually, no, I don't. That'd be horrible.
Yes.
Well, actually, if I hated the woman enough, I'd do it.
What? What the fuck?
What? I'd be great for government torture, okay?
As I said, if you got rejected by every chick in your area on fucking Tinder, you should try Grindr.
Dude, my area is full of fucking meth heads.
Hey. I actually have a funny story for you guys. Like, me, my sister, and her boyfriend were like in a conversation talking about as to how I'm essentially having a hard time of getting a girl, and was talking about all these dating apps, and then he was like, stay clear of Grindr because it's full of a bunch of gay dudes. Unless you're gay yourself, stay clear of Grindr. And then I just go later mentioning, after getting off of Twitter for a bit, I was all like, I'm getting hit on by these gay dudes over my picture that I shared on Twitter. And then my sister's boyfriend was all like, maybe Grindr is for you. Yeah, it was funny.
Don't want to make Jesus cry. Come on.
What do you say?
You don't want to make Jesus cry, so don't do it. God doesn't care about JJ. He's Native American. I don't give a crap about him.
You don't give a crap about him because he's Native American? Wow, Brandon, you piece of shit. I miss the good old days, says Sleepy. I'm just reading every chat that comes on the chat because, because there's hardly anything going on in the live chat right now.
I do miss the old days of our group, too.
Of when that we
Right.
constantly get trolled by, freaking Google it.
Not just that, but also we'd do more streams. We'd hang out with more people than just our own little group. We'd sort of expand unintentionally.
So Chairview is in the chat. He says, congrats. Here's the Q question he's meaning. When you gonna get good, scrub? I'm already good. I'm in fact better than you nutless little pleb.
What's
At
this
least doesn't
about?
buy
Get good at
subs.
what?
Get good. I think he meant like get good as a YouTuber or something. But hey,
Well, you need to get good at video games too, you fucking pleb.
fuck
I was
you.
gonna say,
I do
don't
fair
do
at
that.
Overwatch. I
I'm
have
not talking about Overwatch, my dude.
I have my off days. But what are you saying, Brandon?
No, I was just telling Cher, at least you don't buy subscribers.
Ooh.
At least
Ooh.
what? At least who doesn't buy subscribers?
I
You.
said at least you don't.
Implying that Chairview buys subs. Ooh.
Wait.
Low blow.
Does Chair actually bribe people to subscribe to his channel?
That's not how you do it. It's sub bots.
Sub bots. What?
Yeah, you can like buy them.
Oh yeah, there's the websites you can go to.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's a literal thing or not. That
Oh, it is.
sh-
It
that,
is.
that chair in
That's how people
particular
get
does.
my
I mean,
Twitter followers.
that chair does. I mean, I don't. No comment.
Of course. Of course we don't do that.
No comment.
Of course it
I
doesn't
have
do
zero.
that. He was just implying.
Oh.
JC Armitage says, "What are your thoughts on copyright laws?" I think I'm leaning against it overall. Although I would really like it if nobody copied exactly what my videos are and just uploaded and claimed credit for them, stuff like that. That would suck. Expose them for the frauds they are, I say. If copyright laws were to go away. Oh, this
Yeah, I was
Handle
joking.
yourself.
this one guy named Master Chief in the chat says dab. Okay.
That's not even Master Chief either. That's like the guy from Doom.
Oh it's Doom guy. The fuck?
Wait.
Dude, you don't even have Master Chief, you fucking pleb.
Let me check out this guy's channel right here. Go to channel. Yeah, that's not the chief. The chief.
Yeah, that's Doom guy.
The chief has not as much of a V-looking visor. Like that visor right there looks like a V. Master Chief's does not look like a V, and plus Master Chief's has kind of like a bill, like a ball cap on his helmet as well. Yeah, Master Chief
Also,
or Doom
he's
guy
not as
here
broad.
does not. What?
He's not as broad in the shoulders and the chest either. He's a little more slender but built.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
Doom guy is overall a bigger dude than Master Chief, ain't he?
Yeah. At least his armor shows him to do that.
You know, what's the name of the channel? Dang it, Screw Attack. Screw Attack actually did a death battle between Master Chief and Doom guy. Guess who won?
Doom guy.
No, Master Chief.
Oh yeah, I had faith that Chief would win, but I was just thinking, oh, considering Doom guy literally went to hell.
No. Master Chief was the one who won.
Yeah.
But then again, Master Chief has survived through a lot more.
Yeah, the thing with Master Chief, I don't know. I think their explanation for why they decided that he won was because he was smarter than Doom guy. His smarts.
And he's more of a super soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more trained as a
Cheer view,
soldier
dude.
and better equipment.
I mean, he was abducted and then put into the Spartan program.
Yes, literally Spartans. Yes.
Yeah.
Doomslayer is faster, can carry more guns, and can rip any human-sized being limb from limb. Yeah, and guess what? Master Chief can fall from orbit and still survive.
So,
Fact.
Chairview, just a side note to Chairview. I'm sorry to hear about how your channel has been going recently. I mean, he's been back uploading, and I need to watch a few more of his recent videos, but that's neither here nor there. But sorry for the state of your channel, Chair.
Yeah, I need to start watching
But no,
his
Chair was
videos
joking,
again.
So JC Armitage says, I love how the guy that's called Master Chief has the PFP of the Doomslayer from Doom 4. Okay. Doomslayer is faster, can carry more guns, and can... Oh, that's what you're reading. And can rip any human-sized being limb from limb. Okay, that was what you're reading there, JJ. I thought you was reading a blog post on Reddit or something debating about...
No,
Doom.
no. I don't read stuff from Reddit on YouTube.
Hey,
I'm not one of these Reddit YouTubers that got good.
at least I did not mention Tumblr.
If I went to Tumblr, I would sooner guild myself.
At least there's not a lot of pedos on Tumblr anymore. They all
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I think Tumblr has eased up a bit.
Yeah, because the fucking
There's, a lot more
weirdos
people
migrated
with...
to Twitter.
Yeah. There's a lot more sane people on Tumblr nowadays.
Well, yeah, than there used to be.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Kinda.
I'm still not using Tumblr, but I'll watch videos about Tumblr.
I never could figure it out, so I never used it.
They banned porn on Tumblr.
Yeah, it's sad, but hey, it's their company. They get to choose whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yep. I believe that too, but it still
Plus,
seems.
Rule 34 and a bunch of hentai sites still around. So, hey,
Well, people were trying to make the argument for YouTube how it should be more considered as like a public space because there's not really any other computer besides Pornhub.
there's
When it comes
there's
to
also
videos.
there's also a bunch of hentai places too. So
You mentioned a Pornhub there, Brandon. Imagine that we were all to like make our political videos on Pornhub with a bunch
I
of
do,
with a bit
dude.
of porn like in the corner of the video or something.
Dude. Do you not know they actually make meme videos on Pornhub now?
Hawaiian babe destroys the Ebonic cop or whatever the Ebonic
And there's
dominatrix.
this one where it says depression
Ebony.
fucks.
I
Ebony.
think I think you
That's what
mean
it is.
Ebony, Alex.
Yeah, and then there's like a depression fucks me while I do nothing about it. And the dude's just sitting there in complete pain. It's hilarious. Also, you have the guy who says, I talked to my ebony girlfriend. He's just like so wholesome, whatever he's called. I'm actually gonna look it up. Make sure I'm on incognito.
Oh god, imagine one day if we actually turn on. No, I think we almost did that with Josh one time. No, it actually. Okay, sorry, Shim. We turned on the camera and he was his hand was down his pants.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes, man, yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Josh, why are you fingering yourself?
What the fuck? Josh is irrelevant. Josh is not on this stream. Who are you talking to?
Sorry. Oh, wait. Oh,
Come
you
the-
Shim.
So
Oh, here's the video.
speaking of never mind.
I hold hands with ebony girlfriend as she talks about her day. Made by Ryan Creamer. Ryan Creamer.
Creamer.
Dude's a fucking Ryan Creamer. He's such a fucking legend on Pornhub. He's just so wholesome.
Creamer. That sounds like a sex move or something.
Well, I mean, it's kind of his go-to, but it's like there's no sex at all. It's just him talking and just being a wholesome dude.
The Creamer.
Did you guys know? There's a pro wrestler that's sponsored by YouPorn?
Is that for real?
That would
Yes,
not be
his name is Joe.
Joe.
He's
What?
all
God.
about legalizing. Joey Ryan.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Legalizing weed.
Oh, Joe Rogan would be the most versatile in that because he is bisexual.
Wait, he's actually
didn't know that.
bisexual?
I think that's what I heard, anyways. That Joe Rogan. Here, let me look it up.
Nah.
I thought that was a
doubt it.
firework.
So, Joe
Alligator doesn't say
Rogan by
How about you just go
is
on
he
his
bisexual
wiki
or
and pretty
gay?
Joe Rogan? He's bisexual.
He is bisexual. Okay,
How
that's
do you
kind of what I
Yeah.
thought. Joe Rogan sexual.
Evidence.
There's a lot of stuff about him being bisexual.
What do you do? Gay porn? Yeah, that's probably why he's sponsored by that porn website.
If only Joe Rogan was actually sponsored.
Yeah, because then you'd want to fuck him.
No, I don't. Ew. No,
If he was a trap, he would.
I don't. I'm not sexually attracted to traps, okay? Jeez. I made one fucking joke. So, more than one.
It was
But you get what I mean.
Joe.
Reddit, is Joe gay? The way he posts pics of Tony Hinchcliffe, don't know who that is, on Facebook just seems like a girl posting pics of her boyfriend. Is he closeted? Think, maybe, hope, certainly. They're starving for a belly full of that Rogan jizz. What the fuck?
He stumbled too deep. He
I-
stumbled too
This is what I get for going on Reddit, y'all. Tony is.
I fucking love Reddit, dude. It's so fucking amazing.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, Reddit doesn't like you either.
This one guy down.
I don't use it for soccer.
This one guy down further in the comments says, I don't think so. He talks about fucking and his wife too much. He just really likes and respects his friend. I think maybe for you it's too much, but for him it might not be. Seems like that whole crew is really close and comfortable with each other. Okay.
He could be
Close to
possibly
comfortable,
bisexual, but we don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he's like straight in his relationships, but he's bisexual in the bedroom.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm reading the chat right now. Slavey McSlaverson says Joe Rogan is like 4'9". 4 feet and 9 inches? Really?
Wait, what? What?
That's not. There's no way that's true.
That can't be.
Joe Rogan is not 4'9".
Joe.
I'm pretty sure he's taller than Tim Pool.
Joe Rogan, 5'7". I'm getting at least 5'7" from my Google search right here. So, I'm still taller than him. Wait, what? Ben Shapiro is 5'7". Oh, I thought I would
Alex
have.
Jones is 5'10".
I would have thought
Elon Musk is 6'2".
Alex Jones is 5'10". Really? I thought Alex
Elon
Jones.
Musk is 6'2", my dude.
I thought Alex Jones would have been the same height as me, if not a little bit taller, but no. I definitely would have thought that Joe Rogan was a bit taller than me. I mean, wasn't Joe Rogan a wrestler? I mean, I know that it's...
No.
Yes.
I-
yeah,
Wait, oh.
Yes, he's
Wait,
related to Hulk Hogan.
I mean, I know that it's not impossible for there to be
You're
short...
such a bullshitter.
I mean, I know it's not impossible for wrestlers to be short, but still, jeez. I would have thought that...
Dude, he's not a wrestler. He was fucking around.
I know. Well, no, they
No,
hired
I'm
short Mexican guys. Remember Mysterio?
Oh, yeah, Rey Mysterio.
And then, yeah. No, they hire short Mexican people.
Thanks for fucking with me right there, Brandon, to where I thought that he was a wrestler.
You fucking idiot.
You mean he was related to Joe Rogan? To Hulk Hogan?
Fuck you, Redskin.
Yeah, that really
Redskin potato.
Not how my red.
Joke's on you. I like potatoes.
No, I was
Part
talking.
Irish, remember?
I was talking to JJ. You spicker white trash.
I'm not Mexican.
Well, you said that you're cute. I thought you said that you're Cuban or something like that.
Doesn't mean I'm a spick.
Mexican is not Cuban.
No, I said spick. Is spick really just applicable only to Mexicans? I thought it was just.
Yes.
I thought it was Latin Americans in general. Whatever.
No, it's just Mexicans.
Fine. I'll call you Water Hopper next time because
Fucking,
you.
fucking beaners.
You fucking clay skin. That could be applicable for Native Americans and
At least for legal
like-
Americans.
Clay skin.
yeah, that's also applicable to Native Americans too.
That's
We do have
beautiful.
that.
Owen is watching this stream and he is going to start. He's gonna start reading on Twitter now. Okay.
If he reads about me, tell him I said hi.
So sorry. Let me get caught up on the chat here, but Chairview says Rogan is married with like 3 kids. Okay, then. I guess he's just like a straight guy who's like so damn comfortable with his homosexual friends that it almost comes off as such, maybe. But I don't know.
At most, he probably likes trucks. At most.
That's neither here nor there, but JC Armitage says Reddit is cancer. Changed my mind. I will not try. Nice pussy there, JJ.
Okay, you can go.
By the way, I gotta say, nice bedroom. That's better bedroom than I
Not my
have.
bedroom.
What?
It's not my bedroom.
Oh, what is it then?
It's my living room / dining room.
Yeah, it's sweet. Like your parents have nice taste in decor.
Yeah, it's a very southern thing.
Yeah, I saw the white man scalps on the wall.
No, but I do have a saw up there that I ended up knocking down, it landing
Oh,
straight
and
on my head one time.
A jar of tears from his ancestors as well.
Chairview says, "Bro." Chairview says, "Bro, have you tried DMT? I don't know what DMT is, Chair. What is that?
Don't fuck with DMT, my dude. Don't fuck with it.
What is it? Is it some kind of
It's like
blog
Fight
posting
Club.
site?"
No, don't talk about it.
It's also a chemical that the brain produces when you die.
Okay. I guess it's a type of drug then?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Joe, I use that brain force. It works so good, man. My dreams are so vivid. Rogan. MMA, says Chairview. Alexander Trent says, my phone is cooking. I'll just be in the comment section. Alright. And
KKK.
that's alright, Alexander. You know, I always do find it kind of weird when somebody would be just saying in the chat, KK. I'm just thinking to myself, okay, why are you saying K twice? Like, you add one more K to that, you're essentially saying Ku Klux
Because it's
Klan.
rude just to say K, so you just go KK.
I mean, who in real life says KK? Like, seriously, people. It doesn't make any sense as to why people would say KK in a chat. Yes, thank you, Brandon.
Because whenever you say K, you're usually like very annoyed or pissed off, and it's just rude. So they add another K for it. Instead
Okay.
of saying okay.
Okay.
Chicks do it, yeah. Chicks do say KK. I say KKK a lot.
Chicks do each other, dude.
Because instead of saying okay, I'll just say KKK. It's quick.
So,
Oh wait, hold up. I think I remembered something from when you were talking about Geocon. Did he say something about lesbians fake it or some shit like that?
What the fuck?
what, are you talking about my stream with him?
I think it might have been your stream or it might have been the one that Cult of Ham, but I heard him say something about lesbians fake it.
I don't know. I don't think we really mentioned or gone in depth about lesbians specifically on that stream. We were talking in large part about homosexuality and why it's so bad and why it should be banned and whatnot. Excuse me. Or why it should be segregated away from the rest of society. Anyways.
It might have been a stream with Ham then.
Maybe.
But yeah, guys, lesbians fake it.
You know what? I didn't even like as to how the fuck that he. You know when they were talking about right of association and whether or not Christian couples should deny gay couples a wedding cake, you know, that kind of stuff. I freaking despised how Geocon handled that question and answered that question to Cult of Ham. Even though that the end conclusion I can agree with Geocon on, that yeah, small businesses definitely should be able to have the right to deny service. The way that he approached it was just so wrong. Cult of Ham was all like something about bigotry, and then Geocon said, well, why is bigotry so wrong, or something like that. They did not actually use the word bigotry, but I think it was like, I can't remember what the word was, but it was some word with typically a negative connotation to it, and Geocon was just so like plain and simple, why is that so bad, or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? The idea of the right of association is to weed out the bigots, essentially. Like, bigotry is not fine, but to let the bigots deny whoever that they want to, so that therefore we can identify them and stop doing business with them, and ultimately they'll go out of business.
Yep.
Anyway, Sleepy Projection says DarkCon is the racism. Yes, according to Owen Cunt Donald. Chairview says he was a fighter, DarkCon, not a wrestler though. Okay. UFC, says Alex. Okay. And JC Armitage says, "Kitty," fawning over JJ's pussy. It's a joke. Joe Rogan, Chairview says it's a joke. Joe Rogan is always talking about how good the drug DMT is and how good flotation tanks are. Okay. And Alex says chicks do it. Do what? Do DMT? JC Armitage says, I say cool capitalist kids, lol. Isn't that the one group that No Bullshit was bitching about at one point?
Cool Capitalist Club?
Like that.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wrong group. Cool capitalist kids. That's the podcast
No, the Cool Kids Club.
Cool Kids Club. Yeah, that's the one that No Bullshit was bitching about at one time. No, the Cool Capitalist Kids, that's the podcast that My Two Cents, Esoteric the Free, and I think Filthy Heretic do together. So, my mistake, JC. Please forgive me for my mistake. Anyway, Sleepy Projection says...
Chicks use KK is what Trent was talking about.
Dude, I know a lot of people online who call themselves the Cool Kids Club.
Hello, Soy Boy.
Anyone.
Hello.
What's the problem, Soy Boy? You sound like that you're like hiding from something.
Sorry, my mom and dad are sleeping.
Are you being hunted by a predator?
I like this ASMR you're doing.
No,
I love
my
the
mom and
ASMR.
dad. My parents are sleeping.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry.
I think my sister might be sleeping next door to me, yet you do not hear me constantly whispering like this.
Wake the fuck up, everybody!
Sleepy Projection says lesbians are a myth. Wake up. Well, maybe the sexy lesbians are a myth, but JC,
Yeah, lesbians fake it, and gay guys just get tired of women's shit, so they start to fuck each other instead.
Wow.
Damn it, Sleepy. Stop with the ooh-woos, you fucking...
What the fuck?
fucking furry.
What the fuck does ooh woo even mean?
It's
don't
like
know,
closed
some gay
eyes.
Closed
And
eyes.
the oh is like... It's like the
The
eyes wide
W.
open.
What does W mean?
It's the mouth.
That's a weird ass looking mouth then.
It's what people in anime groups usually used, and then furries took it.
Oh god. Yeah, that sounds like something that would be put in an anime. So it's a weeaboo thing. I see.
Originally, now it's used by fucking furries.
A toast to all the weebs out there.
Furries.
Fucking hate furries.
You know, I
don't hate furries, but they're pretty cringe.
I think I have a lot of furry and weeaboo conservatarian followers in my YouTube channel and my Twitter following.
They better be otaku, because weeaboos are cringe.
Oh, Rational Outlaw came back. There you are. You're back, Rash.
Ah, well, there. I guess I wasn't in for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, the Yifno state shall rise.
No.
Oh my
No, it's about anime. Screw you.
It's the gay state. That doesn't even sound catchy.
Good job, Zach. You ruined it. Good fucking job.
You know what's harder?
Hey. The trap no state.
No, you want to know what's harder than traps? Furry traps.
I'm getting the fear.
Gay furry traps. Imagine that. I just had a whole.
Well, traps are already gays. But yeah.
Well, no.
Wait, what if a
wait.
trap fucks a girl? Is that gay?
Gay furry traps. I did not mean it that way. Like,
Biologically, no.
hey, top this.
Ha!
Top this. Weeaboo furry traps.
No. Us
LGBT
weebs slash-
weeaboo furry traps.
aren't traps already essentially LGBT
No,
in their own?
no trap. No, no. The traps are it's a fetish.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
And plus, a lot of
traps
people
have
get
nothing to
upset
do
when
with
you use the
trans
word
people.
trap.
Well, they're stupid
Alright.
because traps have nothing to do with transgender people. It's as I say, it's gay guys cross dressing. It's as I say, it's a
It was also a hentai thing as well, so.
And
yeah.
traps
So
have
people
done
who get
more for
offended at that
the
shit are retarded.
transgender community
why I was-
than
Nuke the world. I kind of
Speaking-
agree with that at this point.
Speaking
Because
of
that's
speaking of traps, how are you, Rash? I'm joking.
ha 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 ha.
Am I mistaken, or are you like into drag?
No.
For some reason, I thought you were. I mean, sometimes like in your videos, I would notice that you would like have your own face. Well, not technically your face, but the face of your avatar, like posted over like a picture of a stripper girl or something.
Oh yeah, that's just a picture of my sister.
No shit.
What?
I want to call bullshit.
No, that's my sister.
Your sister's
Now
a
that's
stripper.
creepy.
No, she's not a stripper. That was like a photo I did for like a school project one time for a photo class.
Ooh.
So Alexander Trent says death to furries. So Rash, you may want to run.
Don't worry, I will be fine.
And Sleepy Projection says I will sip from my water bottle while I will sip from my goblet right here.
I wish I had some to drink, but
And he says the homo state. Nuke the. Alex Trent says nuke the world. Something went wrong. Something went way wrong. As soon as humans had arrived on Earth. No, I'm joking. JC Armitage says
no, but
weeaboo furry transhumanist traps. Transhumanist? What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Isn't
God,
that
the
they say?
disabled,
fucking
transhumanist, LGBT, furry.
Well,
it
no.
basically has to do with like other kin bullshit. They say, "Oh, I'm actually a wolf or a dragon or a fucking lizard."
So Alex Trent says in the rather autistic spelling, where you have random caps and you're saying, traps is a slur. And Sleepy Projection says government mandated trap boyfriend.
First off, no,
That's what he
traps
wants.
are, as I say, it's a fetish.
Traps.
I think
Okay.
I think Trent was joking.
I'm still pointing that out there.
No. I mean, I got that Alex was joking right there. That's how I was able to tell was he put the autistic spelling with the random caps in the thing that he was spelling.
No, I know. I was just still throwing that out there. So.
Yeah, so to any fucking SJWs, yes, that's man, they're still a thing. Fuck you.
Wow. And now he is gonna come into this stream instantly and no, I'm joking.
It would be funny if he did come and say, "No, they're not."
Oh boy. I remember like one. I remember one stream that me, S-Man, and a whole bunch of other people were in, just chilling and shooting the shit. And essentially, I was saying that I thought I had read somebody's name on Overwatch was literally named Niggers. And S-Man was explaining to Dead Horse, I hear that Owen has the ability to teleport into live streams. So if he was here right now, he'd be all like, "Oh my gosh, Dark Conservatarian has said the forbidden N-word," and so on and so forth.
A transhumanist is things like cybernetic augmentation, biohacking, aka gene altering.
Alex Trent says S-Man's Mormon senses are tingling.
Bloody Roar is a furry weeb game. No.
Okay. No thanks, James.
Yeah, no, thank you, sir.
But
fucking nigger.
Jesus. First off, what was that noise?
JJ, do not get my stream flagged, you redskin faggot.
Too late.
I will say faggot. I will not say the forbidden N word.
Oh, sure you won't. At
I
least you
guess
won't
I'm
on
gonna have
air,
to
anyways.
fucking leave because I have to go see my niece.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God.
Who's
That
running a
noise-
vacuum cleaner?
My ears.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking... That fucking pager, I swear to God, I'm gonna have to go.
I think I can like I wonder if I can like unmute somebody if I muted them because yeah I'm just exploring
Yeah, I'm gonna
StreamYard right here.
Why do you have to go?
Come on,
Because
Crusader.
I have to go. I have to go to my niece's. I have to go to my niece's because it's my job to keep an eye on them while my sister goes on a call.
Okay.
You still can't voice to just be PC.
No,
for
I'll try to
language.
come back on my phone.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, yeah, just be PC for language. Okay, cool. You're over there.
Whatever. Bye.
JC Armitage says in the chat, and demonetized. Pretty much. This stream was demonetized a long time ago, ever since we first started talking about Owen Cunt Donald and the drama back in February last year. Oh boy. Anyway, JC Armitage also says, that sounded like a vacuum cleaner from hell. Pretty much. Thank you, JJ, for raping our ears. But anyway, somebody had mentioned like disabled as, you know, to try and think of somebody. Like what I was like mentioning earlier, I was trying to think of like the most degenerate thing to be subscribed to your channel. Degenerate, quote unquote. Not like there's anything inherently wrong with something that's defined as degenerate, by the way, people. Just in case anybody decides to get their underwear in a bundle. Oh, excuse me. Furry weeaboo traps. What's more degenerate than that? Furry weeaboo brony traps.
Disabled furry brony weeaboo traps.
Disabled is not a degeneracy.
I forgot to add LGBT. Well, I gotta throw in those depression points in there as well.
Yeah, because being depressed is totally a sexual degeneracy. Totally. Sleepy.
Yeah, there's people out there into screwing disabled people.
Like explicitly disabled people, like that's an actual sexual orientation right there.
I mean, I heard of a guy who had a fetish for people with Down syndrome.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Wha-
I kid you not.
I mean, no,
I think he was from Florida as well.
don't Down syndrome people like have like the same kind of look to them where they look, I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh they do.
I'm not even gonna go there. Like they have the messed up teeth and then the weird ass
They have that
eyes.
same look, yes.
Yes, all people with Down syndrome have those features.
Just like JJ.
Was that sarcasm there, Rash, or were you being literal?
No, I'm being literal. That's what all Down syndrome people have, the same features.
Okay. JC Armitage says, aren't furry and brony pretty much one and the same? Well,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
kind of.
I mean, ponies.
They're relatively connected, yes, but they're like slight differences.
Brony
yeah.
falls under furry, but furry doesn't necessarily fall under brony because there are more furries out there than just bronies.
Exactly. Like there's also even other variations within furries. For example, scalies. Scalies are
yeah.
considered furries. However, not all furries are scalies.
Filthy heretic is a furry.
What do you call people who are not who are birds, like eagles?
I think they're called avian or something. Something like that.
Avian doesn't sound as much of a slur as furry. Or, I don't know if you technically classify it as a fur, but it doesn't... Avian, that sounds like the name of a species from a fantasy novel or something.
I don't know. I think I might be pronouncing it wrong. It's something with an A for like birds and stuff. But yeah, scalies is for like technically used for like reptiles, dragons, and like also dinosaurs.
Alexander Trent asks, aviary?
That might be it.
Technically, Filthy Heretic is a scaly, says JC Armitage. Well, okay. Which Rational Outlaw says technically falls under furry, but whatever. And Coin Monster Chaos says, "What's up?" And to everybody who just joined the chat, ask me whatever questions you care to. Although I'm probably gonna honestly end this stream here pretty soon because it's 11 p.m. in my time, pretty much. And I have like a men's breakfast that I'm going to be joining tomorrow.
Oh yeah, how'd you feel about that progressive asshole talking shit about centrists wearing that
I'm sorry, what?
Make sure you watch that video of that progressive asshole talking mad shit about centrists?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched it, although I started to watch War Corpse's response to him.
Yeah, well, actually watch that one first, yeah. This guy claims to be apolitical, but no, he was talking mad shit about anyone on the right and centrists.
You know, I was kind of disappointed about War Corpse of how he's kind of more or less taken the position of being. I don't know if he's actually for an Internet Bill of Rights, but he kind of falls under that camp now, where he thinks that an internet platform should be considered public domain now, or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, maybe with YouTube, because there's barely any other alternatives with the same kind of traffic as YouTube, except for Pornhub. Who the fuck's gonna upload the response videos and gaming videos and shit like that on Pornhub?
Gaming has also done plenty on Twitch.
Well, yeah, Twitch was made for gaming, though.
As far as response videos, I don't know, like, BitChute has a bit of a rise going on.
Yeah, but not compared to YouTube, though.
Yeah, I know, I mean, it would obviously take some time. I mean, just, people are used to YouTube, like, a lot. It would take, like, something much bigger than what YouTube is even doing right now for people to actually mass migrate to BitChute. And apparently, getting rid of Google Hangouts is not that one thing, because there are like alternatives, like StreamYard, like I am using right now. Okay, so
I mean, hell, like it's a live show on PS4, so anyone with a PS4, if they just join my party chat, we can just do that, like Google Hangouts, but without the visuals, with just the audio.
Okay.
And we have to play games with each other too, so.
I would have to get myself a PS4 at that point. We could like play Destiny 2 or something like that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, so me, Patrick, JJ, and Sleepy have PS4s, and we're thinking about doing our Order of the 66 live streams on PS4.
That'd be cool. I'd probably watch those. Like you guys be shooting the shit and playing video games at the same time. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
I definitely vouch for that. I'd probably watch it more often than I watch the Order of 66, actually.
Alright, I am back.
So,
Yeah.
Sleepy Projection says, breakfast, but only for real men. I was mentioning, like, I have men's breakfast tomorrow, and then he goes making that comment. JC Armitage says, weeb jokes aside, do you like any anime? I liked Berserk for the short time that I watched it, although I did not finish it. There's another one called Kame ga Kill, I think is what it's called. My sister
Kame ga
introduced.
Kill, yeah.
Yeah, my sister introduced me to that, and I've watched a few episodes of it. First few episodes, although I haven't finished that one either. I mean, there's rarely any animes that can like really entice me, because a lot of these animes, they seem to be focused so much around teen drama type bullshit, or just a whole bunch of cliquish teen stereotypes and just love relationships, that kind of shit.
What anime are you watching?
I'm not watching any anime. I'm just an outsider looking in. That seems to be one of the
I mean,
consistent
those are
themes.
probably you're talking about the slice of life anime. There's a lot of kinds of anime.
Well,
Oh,
yeah. I
there's
mean,
a
I know
lot
there's
of
like
shit.
there's the berserks out there, but
The berserks.
Well, yeah, there's fantasy, there's action, there's horror, there's
Horror's kind of meh in anime because it's
I don't
not
No,
quite
no, it's
something
bullshit.
that's like scary.
I guess the
Yeah.
action types and other stuff like that just haven't made as much waves to as catch my attention as much as the cringier stuff has.
Mm.
Last thing, JC also says the last thing you want the government to do is nationalize the internet. That will just make the censorship problem so much worse. And quite honestly, I agree with JC.
Yeah.
Hello, Pumpkin Row. And JC also says, "Oh, I got myself a PS4 solely for Bloodborne. Totes worth it." And CV Projection says, "I need to play more my PS4 more." And Corn Monster says, "When can I be on your streams again?" Actually, I don't think you've ever came on my streams before, Koi Monster. But hey, since you mentioned it,
I
I
know
can
she was
like
on
go.
the stream with mine one time.
Oh yeah, she was.
Community.
Right. I completely forgot about that. I feel like a piece of shit for forgetting that now.
Yeah, it's alright. Shit like that kind of slips the mind after it's been several months.
Yeah. You know what also kind of slipped the mind until we got talking about uh Dr. Spook. I think
Apparently, sticking my dick in black people can hurt them, so I'm racist.
so okay, I sent it to you via Discord, Coin Monster.
By the way, to anyone who says I'm racist for saying that N word, screw you.
Well, no. Trucker was telling me about that one time someone said Trucker was racist for just only dating black girls due to colonization.
Maybe
And a gay guy
This is
fucking a
from
black
dating
guy, his race could potentially be racist because you can hurt.
It's called preferences, you fucking retards.
it may
My
be
word.
by definition, but it's not bigoted or hateful or anything worth mentioning, you bitches.
Yeah, they're just sad that they ain't getting that trucker dick.
No, because they live. I said they live with 9 cats.
Okay.
Specifically
JC
nine.
also says, "I can tell you that Black Lagoon is nothing like that. Thankfully, just putting my 2 cents out there."
Black Lagoon is pretty good.
JC,
Actually,
is that a pun to the YouTuber My 2 Cents? But oh, JJ jumped out apparently. What are you saying, Brandon?
an anime I can definitely recommend is Hellsing.
my favorite anime to watch is Fairy Tale.
Yeah,
That's more that gay teen
doing that
drama
with-
shit that he was talking about. I'm trying to get him to watch something with adults killing each other, basically.
I wonder. Excuse me. I wonder how it is that we can like get our profile pictures uploaded onto StreamYard here, so we can tell who is who.
No clue.
I'm trying to log into my thing here, which I tried to make an account on this. I think that's how I could possibly do it, connecting it to my YouTube.
Okay, and Pumpkin Row, by the way, who I can tell just looking at his profile picture is a weeb. Most anime aren't like that. They're just as diverse as cartoons. Anime is literally animation out of Japan. Okay. Yeah, no, I
it's
didn't.
very true.
Well, yeah.
I did not think that anime was like typically just of one set genre or theme or whatever. I just say that seems to almost be what it gravitates more. The anime
There's
animators.
a lot of the slice of life kind of stuff that you wouldn't enjoy.
The what of life?
The slice of life kind of anime.
Slice of life? Is that like a high school drama type thing?
Kinda, sorta.
Okay. Remember
It's,
Cards Against Coin Monster says,
Whoa.
remember Cards Against Humanity? That was the hardest I ever laughed.
Yeah, it was funny.
Fun times, Coin Monster. We'll have to do another Cards Against Humanity stream. Maybe I'll host one on my secondary channel, Dark Con Entertainment.
Or maybe I'll host another one on my channel using StreamYard now.
Hmm.
You sure
Yeah,
you invite me
try
this
that out.
time.
Ooh, there's beer here.
You're right. Damn right. There's beer, right here.
Should I steal a beer? Nah.
I dare you.
Come on, don't be a fat piece of shit, JJ.
Were you pussy?
It's not my beer.
And Coin Monster just joined us now.
Hello.
Like a bunch of excuses.
What's up?
What's that? Not much.
JC says, I still can't believe the free online version of Cards Against Humanity got rid of the chat and blank cards. Those were like the best part.
Oh no.
Yeah, the pretend you're XYZZY. Yeah, you have to use like a Zayla.info now.
Pumpkin Row, if your favorite anime is Fairy Tail, you should try watching good ones. You'll be even more impressed. Isn't Fairy Tail like basically a
It's a fantasy sort of anime.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was, with lots and lots of big ass titties.
Yeah, underage
There is
girls
some of
with
that,
big ass
yeah.
titties.
Ew, no.
Okay, you fucking straight woman.
I'm not straight, but okay.
Well, then why do you not like
JJ,
titties?
how
Are
dare
you?
you? You know what
I was
JJ?
talking about the underage ones, dude. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
Watch Helsing. Yeah, watch Helsing Ultimate. It's actually the really.
Oh, that
good
shit's
one.
awesome, dude. It's awesome.
Yep.
You might like Full Metal Alchemist. That's a very good starter anime usually.
Not
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Not true. Fight me,
it's totally
faggot.
Fairy Tail's
Oh
good.
shit.
I don't care if you say faggot, Coin Monster.
Okay, I thought you were gonna get kicked or whatever. Sorry.
Oh no, we've been saying faggot all night.
I mean, I said the N word, so.
For some reason you're not. For some reason you're sounding not as nasally as before, Coin Monster.
Really? I don't know why. Because I'm not constantly bitching about everything. But we do have. I have to try to be quiet because it's like it's past 12 o'clock here, and my parents are gonna be pissed if I'm live streaming now.
Ooh, we got ourselves a troublemaker.
Someone put her on a leash. It's fucking out of control here, man.
Pumpkin Rose says there must be a long delay on the chat. No, Pumpkin, I'm just procrastinating on getting to the chat messages. Like, I'm going back and forth between the chat and chatting with everybody here on this call. Slice of Life is basically just a drama anime, says Trent. Yeah,
That
definitely,
depends.
Not
my
like
type
high
of
school
anime then.
drama.
Well, a lot of times it could be high school drama, but there's also this one manga that got, well, most manga get anime adaptations. This one that it's called, I forget what it's called, Akira, I think. Or no, not Akira, Aria, which is a science fiction slice of life that takes place on Mars that is colonized and is now covered with water, so they changed the name to Aqua. I don't know if you'd like
You know
that
what?
one,
I'm
but
gonna be
yes,
sure.
there is variety, believe it or not, in that. Although it's hard to find.
So, Alex Trent dares you to drink a beer, JJ.
I got one.
Oh, you did.
I snuck one.
You got big balls there, broski.
Tennis balls. Oh,
What
Sorry,
you
bad.
say?
Go outside and
bad
drink.
joke, sorry.
What you say, Koi?
Chug
I
it.
said tennis balls? Bad joke, sorry.
You know what,
JJ,
Brandon?
chug
I
the
will
beer.
chug a beer.
Face
Alright,
palm.
Do it.
Guys,
it.
I wish I could shotgun it though, but I don't. Actually, there was a knife in there. I'm gonna shotgun this too.
Do it.
I'm sorry, I've been coughing a lot recently. Ugh. So I'm gonna cough up a lung or something. Ugh.
Slice of life can also be comedies, says Sleepy Projections.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
Still don't know if it's my type of thing. I mean, Heck, Dragon Ball Z isn't really my thing, mostly
Really?
because of the what I see of the action scenes. Like the action scenes
No.
just look like kind of slow pace and just pretty much just a couple of dudes yelling at each other is all it is.
Yeah, like because once you watch Avatar: Lesser Airbender: Legend of Korra, it's like they're on slow motion. Like in anime, it's like slow motion. It's like, come on, dude, hurry up, because the animation is just so freaking fast in Avatar and Korra, dude.
The animation for the action scenes in Berserk was half decent, I say.
I gotta
Okay,
watch that one still.
Okay, that knife just literally sprayed beer all over me.
Oof.
Oh shit.
AJ, you're so naughty. You know that you're so naughty, you faggot. How dare you fuck up?
There are
You know
some
you
good, there are some really good slice of life anime like Yoru Yuri says Pumpkin Row. Dragon Ball Z is pretty meh, he says, and Pumpkin Row actually asks, "Can I come on your stream?" Well, all right, Pumpkin. Only because you're such a loyal viewer of the live stream series, even though I kind of postponed doing news streams for right now.
Hooray, more guests.
Ooh, okay. That beer kind of spilled all over me a little bit.
Wait a minute, can anyone join this site? It's saying it doesn't exist. Wait, what?
Oh, that was my comment. Sorry. I don't know why it just took. Yeah, I think I did something wrong. Sorry. God damn it! Now I got the munchies. I always get the munchies at 12 o'clock.
You smoking pot, man?
No. I must have in my past life though, because holy crap, I have the munchies all the time.
You sound like you would be the type that would smoke weed.
No, not really.
Come on, man. It's awesome.
It just smells bad. I actually did I tell you that once? Wait, guys, have I told you that one story about like there was this? It was like before. I don't know if in my state they legalized marijuana for medical reasons, but it was like when I was in high school and I was leaving the library. There was like this really old guy in his car, and I'm pretty sure he was smoking pot, and it smelled like burning strawberries. It was disgusting smelling.
I mean, it does have a bit of that smell, yeah.
And more of like a burning dirty sock with mixed in with rotting strawberries. Basically, that's it.
Ugh.
It's the best way I can describe it. Ugh.
I want to like try out some of the different formats and setups I can have with StreamYard. So apparently I can have a setup where I'm like the big icon on the left here, and then you guys are just a bunch of smaller icons on the right.
Because we don't have accounts. Oh, okay, there we go.
No, it's because I just have you. Oh, 1 second here. And for the first time ever, people, we have a well, just somewhat of a fan of the show Pumpkin Row on the stream.
Woo. Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Pumpkin Row, you sound a lot older than I thought you would be.
How old did you think I would be?
I don't know, 14, 16, something like that.
24. Sorry.
Maybe I come across obnoxious enough to pass for that young, I guess.
How old are you though?
Well, my age is 2 digits and near 20.
You don't.
Someone-
Okay, yeah, you don't have to say, but anyway.
Someone please mail me cough medicine. It's very bad.
JC says, even though I don't mind the smell of pot, I know a lot of people who can't stand the smell. Yeah, like myself. I think it smells like a combination of armpit and skunk. It's just nasty.
Or how I
Yeah, it
just
doesn't smell very
It's
good.
amazing once you get several hits of it.
They just aren't
I would
used to it, JC.
I would hate to know how much if I did smoke pot. I would hate to know how many munchies I would get. I would like devour the entire house.
You would
That
eat.
sounds like something.
You would
someone who's
eat.
never smoked weed would say.
You would
Guys.
probably eat yourself to the point that you get a massive food baby or something.
That's why I never want to get pregnant either. I would just like
Hmm.
eat everything. I would like probably become a cannibal. Oh god. No, come back.
Whenever I
Cannibal, what
enter
the
an
fuck?
area where somebody has smoked pot, I think that something died there. It smells horrible.
I mean, it's, in my personal opinion, it's just really bad.
I don't get the munchies from smoking, says Alex Trent. Okay then.
I get the munchies from
Good.
Well, it
existing.
depends on what you're smoking.
Well, right. He did not specify that he was smoking pot. Okay, Crusader came back in, and this is kind of. Actually, I guess it's kind of a double-edged. Okay, Crusader left again. Get your act together. Get your act together, JJ. So, what was I gonna say? I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword here, but apparently with StreamYard, if somebody is to join like your call, you have to like confirm that they're allowed to join. Like, click on their icon essentially.
Yeah, and I can't go back to Discord.
Otherwise, I can remove them from the stream like this.
Rip.
Actually, I can easily have them join back, like I just did with JJ. JJ?
Gee?
No.
I kicked you out and then I brought you back in.
Oh, you kicked me out. You fucking.
So, actually...
Oh my gosh.
He left that time, everybody, just so that everyone knows. Actually, I can like kick and then bring back in everybody with ease. Like if I remove from stream, they don't disappear from the bottom here. I don't know if you guys are like looking at the stream from the YouTube browser or something, but I have you guys like on a screen here in the middle, and then I have like all your icons down here at the bottom to select whether I can like remove you from the stream or add you to the stream like I just did with JJ. And then I can like, I have mute mic buttons for each one of you, which Brandon has himself muted, and apparently I can unmute him if I wanted to. Or maybe not.
You do this.
Or I can also do solo layout, which that was a thing that was always. Wait, what? Why did JJ and Crusader lose or leave?
This setup is great. You get people constantly dying.
Fatality.
You also can like do a banner, like as you can see on the browser, it says 500 sub QnA Dark Cancer number 26.
Is it?
Can easily hide that, and if I hide that, it just shows you guys' names, which that might be a better idea, so that we
Yeah,
can
keep the
differentiate.
names up, dude, because I can't tell anyone apart.
Yeah.
Well, too fucking bad. No, I'm joking. Probably a better idea.
To have an avatar, do you need an account?
Probably. I'm leaving. This place is a sausage fest.
We need more of the whammons in here.
Yeah.
We need more of the vagina.
I'm surprised no one made make me a
We
sandwich.
need more diversity.
No,
And
no
by
one-
diversity, obviously we mean black women.
What
What, no,
about the Latinas, my dude?
no, make me a sandwich.
Somebody go
jokes.
search the nigloos. Somebody go search the nigloos.
Okay.
Oh
You guys know what nigloos are, right?
Oh,
Thatch
jeez.
roofed domiciles with made from unbaked brick. You guys have seen that meme, right?
Wow.
Yeah, igloo Nick.
I haven't.
Oh my
Hold
gosh!
on, I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Oh no.
I'm
oh, no.
I'm calling out the Dark Conservatarian for daring to platform the insidious racist Pumpkin Row for daring to say the term nigloo.
Well,
I
well,
don't think that's even a word.
But yeah,
You're
by the
gonna
way,
get.
I gotta say, like, thank you for showing the support and kind of debating with Owen in the chat, in the comment section underneath his stream of that debate there, Pumpkin Row.
You're welcome.
He was
Okay, here's the meme.
like after you had
Oh, no.
put forth your argument, he was just like yawn, whatever.
what's I have to copy paste it. What? You uncultured swine.
JC says I'm getting pretty tired right now. I think I'll be heading out now. See you guys.
Oh,
See you later, JC.
that's terrible.
When is your next debate, by the way?
My next debate, I'll be live streaming with somebody this Sunday. I think it's excuse me. Hopefully it'll still be on. It's with the Liberal Sanity Project.
Oh, nice.
Oh, not that guy. God.
You guys know who LSP is, right?
I've heard.
Yes, I know who that is.
Yeah, I know. You guys be watching.
He was on.
You guys be watching those debates he'd be having against Shane Killian and the rest on Depth's
Oh, my
channel.
word.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Yes, that one. Back when he actually had debates.
You mean that gun grabber jackass?
I think that was him, yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, gun grabbers are the worst.
I think he's at least.
Oh, one of the things.
Guys, don't talk over each other, please.
Go ahead.
Darkon, go.
I think he's at least for banning AR-15s, but I don't know about pistols. I think he's at least for allowing those, but yeah.
There's no hill allowance.
Dude, it's like, ooh, what do you need an AR-15 for?
What do you need a
what do I not need an AR-15 for?
I like literally said self-defense, and then he was all like, it's not designed for self-defense, and I said,
Yeah,
well, it can be
fucking is.
used for self-defense.
It
Then
doesn't matter what it's designed for, it's what you use it for,
Yeah.
dumbass.
then he was all like you could use a howitzer for self-defense as well. It doesn't mean it's practical. And I was like, you know, I did not say this in response to him like in the last live stream I had with him, but I should have said something along the lines of, well, you can use a howitzer for self-defense if you have like a gang's like full fleet of trucks charging in on you or something. I mean, it's definitely not practical in like one-on-one combat, no shit, but still.
Wait, guys, can I interject? There was actually some story I heard of some kid in Florida who defended himself and his sister from two robbers with an AR-15.
Badass.
Grant, why you calling me a loser? And why are you sad, sleepy?
Wait, what the hell's going on?
I think Alex is just trolling you.
Can we please not talk over each other?
Okay.
Stop man interrupting me, God.
Stop mansplaining.
Stop mansplaining.
It's man-interrupting.
Man-interrupting. Man-interrupt. You know what that? Wait, guys. Don't man interrupt me. That reminds me. Guys,
Did they
please
really
don't.
have to make up new words?
Guys, can I please
use
just
regular
talk?
words?
Guys, we're getting totally sidetracked, and I wanted to say something. There's this, like I was trying to say, this running joke with, how was it? This guy, Phalis, who I follow, who does reviews, and he has this running joke with this shitty animation studio called Dingo Pictures, I think it was. And it's soon interrupting bear. Every time someone interrupts, I need to get that as like a widget or whatever you call it. Every time someone interrupts each other on my streams, I need to get that scene interrupting bear.
Something interrupting bear.
Scene interrupting bear. Scene interrupting bear.
I think so, Trent. I think we need this up to connect the StreamYard.
I think you need a better connection, Crusader.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, holy
really,
shit.
Really
What did you
plotting
even
out like
say?
shit.
Yeah,
Brandon.
We could not catch you.
Brandon, hello.
How about now?
It's a little bit better.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, you were on earlier. Okay, because everyone's icons are the same. Sorry, dude.
You're good.
Now we have names up.
Maybe if people had.
It's like
Stop
Go ahead.
interrupting, for fuck's sakes.
You
Not like
will
I'm doing it
settle down,
intentionally.
Koi Monster, or I will boot you off the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
You know what,
no,
guys?
I'm
getting
half
I'm getting
joking.
tired.
Okay, good night.
See you
Good night.
later,
Whatever it is.
JJ.
Whatever it is over
You'll
here.
fuck you later. And also, the final word I want to say is
You like traps?
white lives don't matter.
You like traps?
See, and that goes along with what I was about to say, which is, if it's the looking at the stream chat, like looking at all the same pictures, it's like going to Africa. Everybody looks the same.
Yeah, I know. Just noticed there, by the way, that the Redskin said that on a stream full of crackers. Or at least I presume well, okay, Brandon is pretty much a mutt, but everyone else here is like fully white, right?
Nope.
No.
I am no specific color. I identify as a train.
I identify as a toaster.
And I am. I'm a toaster strudel. There.
Oh.
You know, since you're a woman, since you're a woman, I thought that you would identify as a dishwasher or a washing machine.
Hey, Rash. If Koi Monster is identifying as a toaster and you're identifying as a toaster strudel, is that supposed to be an implication that you're becoming hetero over Koi?
Nope. I want other toaster strudels.
I already have toaster strudel.
Besides,
Wow,
since he's a toaster, if he stuck it in there, he'd get electrocuted.
I already have a toaster strudel, so bakaya.
Well, I do also have my own toaster strudel already too.
No.
All these sexual innuendos, I'm loving them.
Pumpkin roast says your
mom. Okay, so Alex Trent says in the chat, Tulsi has qualified for the next DNC debate. Nice. I'm not impressed with Tulsi at all when it comes to the options for president. Like, she is, I think I heard some that she is like for the $15 minimum wage. She's for banning fracking and offshore oil drilling. So overall, not very impressed. Like, I think she's like.
I don't really know what to.
What?
Go.
No, you go on. I wasn't.
All right. I really don't know what stance to. Shush. I really don't know what stance to take on the whole fracking thing. I just don't know enough about it, dude.
Oh, well, last I recall, it really doesn't do much of anything.
I would have to look into more of it, dude. I don't know.
Pumpkin?
I think the only place it might be worrisome to do is in the ocean.
Okay.
You're not pumpkin, dude. But okay.
Anyway. Pumpkin, stop it with the random laughing or I'll turn you into a pie.
Kinky, I think.
So
Question mark.
I believe you need to be on desktop to connect StreamYard to your YouTube channel. Am I correct? I think so, Alex. At least that's how I did it, anyways. Seen the Primi of Ancapistan, who is like my very newest subscriber to the channel, by the way. Like, I just received the notification. And he's like number 507. He says, "Seen interrupting Malum."
Oh, okay. That's running joke with us.
Malum.
No,
Nexus?
it's script interrupting. Get it right. Script interrupting Malum, because he's always interrupting us when he's trying to help me with my writing.
You know, I've never heard these ways of saying it. I've only heard it as interrupting cow.
Interrupting moo.
Sorry. Lonely Wolf says, "Congratulations, 500 subs." Yeah, I'm stomping your ass in sub count, bitch.
Stomping who?
I'm stomping Lonely Wolf in sub count. Just, I'm talking
Good
shit.
work.
Alex says, "I'm Scottish Choctaw mix." Choctaw, what is that? Is that some kind of Indian tribe or something? What the fuck? Okay, there's a whole bunch of chat that's going on in the private chat for this stream, and you guys do know that this is being presented to like the public live stream, right?
No, whatever.
Yes, I am fully aware of this.
I didn't know, but
I am typing this stuff with that express intent.
Okay.
Wait, so even this private chat is visible to everyone on the stream?
Yeah, it's unless I was to like do something to hide the chat, kind of like this or something, but then see the rest of my desktop is exposed now.
Sorry, I'm not on YouTube, so I cannot see.
See all the different icons that I have. There's Overwatch and StarCraft. I don't know why the little spaceship icon has disappeared, and it's just a piece of paper with a folded corner now. Galactic Civilizations 2, World of Warcraft, Sid Meier's Civilization 5. There's OBS Studio, Minecraft. Yeah, just that stuff.
Yeah, why did Minecraft suddenly become popular again? It was
Oh,
like in
that's-
hibernation forever.
That's because
I don't know.
of PewDiePie.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, it had a huge spike popularity with PewDiePie suddenly playing it again.
That's cool.
Pumpkin Row, you racist! I will cancel you out, dude.
You're going to cancel me?
Yes.
Oh no.
What are you
Yes,
gonna do?
by booting you from the stream.
No. Thanksgiving is canceled. I
No,
guess.
I'm
He's
joking.
back.
I'm joking.
Thanksgiving is canceled, boys and girls.
He's
I
just.
know you just enjoy those buttons.
Oh, I am enjoying them a lot right here. I have the power.
See, if we're doing it that way, then it would be by the power of Gay Skull instead of Gray Skull.
Gay skull. Hey, how dare you, you homophobe? You better stop with your microaggressions. We have a gay guy on with us.
Ripperoni. That's fine. I think that most gay people get off on being oppressed anyway. There's this one guy that shows up in SO's server, and during every conversation I call him a faggot. He loves it.
The only one here with a boyfriend.
Wait, who has a boyfriend?
No.
Who said that?
It was me, Dio.
Brandon.
No.
No, but
Oh,
okay. So, both.
well, I also have a boyfriend too, so
Am I the only one here who's not single?
I'm not single.
Koi Monster?
Okay.
I have a
What?
Premia of Incapistan is my toaster strudel, so to speak.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like being literal right there and implying that you do have a boyfriend. For a second there.
I was being literal.
Yeah, same with me when I said I have a toaster strudel.
Yes, I was being literal.
Okay.
Or no, not being literal. No, I meant. Okay, now you're confusing me. Yes, I do have. Yes, Premia of Incapistan
Okay.
is my toaster strudel.
Are you single, Koi? Let me put it in
No.
simple English. Are you
No.
single?
No.
Oh, you aren't?
Zach, why do I want to know so much?
Same with me. I have a boyfriend, so I'm not single.
Pumpkin Row, are you single?
Maybe?
No, it's okay. You can come out as single because I am single as well.
No, I thought you were a spoiled white.
Oh my
Uh,
god, you're
yeah, I'm
so
single.
Fuck you, Brandon. You guys did not hear that, but
I
it's,
ship it.
You guys did not hear that, but it was a long-running inside joke ever since 2017 that DarkCon and Blair White are a thing.
This is the
I didn't know you liked the D.
No, actually,
Remember I cropped your head on Blair White fucking someone?
in all seriousness, I'm into cis females. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I'm open to dating a bisexual woman, but still, I prefer that they were not trans. Thank you very much.
Ain't her letting cock you.
So you're not into the D?
Yes, in all seriousness, I'm not into the D. No, okay. Sarcasm aside, I do not like dick. Like, I cringe and kind of get disturbed whenever I see, like, pictures of other people's dicks posted on Discord, for crying out loud.
Why do people do that?
I used to as well. but now
DarkCon,
I like looking at them.
by not dating women with dicks, you're oppressing them.
Right. Shut the fuck up, Dennis.
Fuck up.
Alexander Trent is all like, "You transphobe!" Yes, we're all a bunch of transphobic shitlords here, everyone.
Riley Dennis has entered the chat. Oh my god, fuck her.
So Lonely Wolf says, when you are aiming for Blair White but run out of sex appeal and only make it as far as Riley Dennis. No!
I mean, at least she
I ship it.
started trying to make herself look more like an actual woman.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes
You
it
say
So
that
now
more.
we're applauding people for trying.
I don't know if that makes it more or less disturbing.
She said that more Adam's apple.
Wait, she still has that.
I'd say being an
She still
authority.
has it somewhat, but at least it's a lot less pronounced.
Oh god.
I'd say being an authoritarian nut job is equally disturbing across the board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, I think that we should like get rid of the dislike button or something like that. No,
Wait,
Your
what?
thumbs are oppressing me.
he actually advocated for that at one point. And yes, I just misgendered Dennis. So what you gonna do about it? But anyway,
Nothing. Absolutely
Oh, he also.
nothing.
I remember he also advocated for hiding other people's content in the suggested bar of their own content.
heightening
Dude,
people's.
you're plotting out like crazy.
Instead, Antifa, what Antifa's doing is good because
Oh my god.
actual violence is okay when you're beating up the Nazis when the Nazis aren't doing anything except being just there.
Yeah,
God.
despite whether or not they're actually able to define who is a Nazi and who is not. What'd you say earlier, Koi Monster?
I couldn't hear Pumpkin Roll very well. His connection's still shit. Sorry.
Is
What?
it? Oh, sorry.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Lonely Wolf says,
Oh yeah,
wax the
lady balls.
wax the lady balls or you're being oppressive. Wow. No thanks.
That dude isn't even trans at all. The guy who's the fucking predator. Blair White said, from what she could tell, he's not trans at all.
That is the definition of a trans trender.
Yeah, he's one of those transgender cunts.
No, here's the thing. I was watching Alex Jones debate this person, and throughout the whole show, this person was agreeing with Alex a lot.
I agree with that.
I agree with
And
that.
I'm just like, yeah.
I agree with that.
Thank you, Freedom Tunes, for that meme. That skit right there.
This person just wanted attention.
Apparently, just being a rabble rouser over Twitter or something to get invited, and then as soon as he gets on, Alex Jones doesn't challenge anything. He's just so like, I'm just here for the eyes watching me.
You guys heard about Alex Jones being controlled opposition, right?
For what exactly?
I forgot who he works for, but yeah, he basically works for one of the people he supposedly is against. I have to ask more about that.
I
Ask
figured
Esso.
that'd be obvious.
Ask Esso. I mean, yeah, I feel like it is obvious now in hindsight because it's like, it's like he's so ridiculously over the top. It's like, come on, someone's paying him to be like this.
Don't give a fuck either way.
Oh my god.
He
Either
did
way,
admit to being a actor, and it was also the fact that whenever he was introducing narratives, he would for example, he'd introduce something legitimate in the same way he would introduce the whole turning the frogs gay thing.
I don't like
for example.
chemicals in the water.
Okay, so
Well, you gotta remember the mainstream media also takes him out of context a lot when it comes to a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, because he's controlled opposition, dude.
So wouldn't his whole media operation, shouldn't it be classified then as satire, not actual news of any sort?
Well, he was being used to give less what's the word? Less
Credit?
legitimacy to
Yeah.
actual conspiracy theories, like
Yep.
ones that could be true. He would introduce them the same way he'd introduce one
yeah.
that's batshit insane.
Because yes, dude, that's why I've been saying he's controlled opposition. He's just a paid actor told to
By
spout
who?
all this nonsense. I don't fucking remember, but you gotta have to ask Esso, dude.
I don't want to ask Esco. He's probably just going to say the government, like he says for everything.
Well, a specific company, but okay. I would have to look into
Seriously,
it.
Esco seems to think that pretty much every single conspiracy theory was the government. The government did this. The government did that. I mean, seriously, you cannot even believe
Here
I
we
think the
go.
government did do some really questionable shit. Didn't they
If
try?
it-
They like launched nukes in the atmosphere in the '60s and tried to do that. Like that was an actual thing that
If it
happened.
benefits the government, is it? Oh, sorry, you paused.
I mean, half the stuff that he believes that the government did, a lot of it doesn't even benefit the government.
Speaking
Well, sorry, go ahead.
speaking of Alex Jones, what do you guys think of that cameo from J.J. Jameson at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home? It's very reminiscent of Infowars. Hello.
You know, they did something like that on Brightburn as well
Haven't seen the movie, so
at the end.
no.
I hadn't seen
neither.
Brightburn. Like people kept on hyping it up
You
as
guys
like
missed out.
how good is Brightburn?
It was really good. I liked it.
Oh, really?
I really recommend it. Did you see Angry Joe's review on it?
No, I haven't seen any reviews or anything on it, but I guess I'll have to like check it out mostly for the sake of, you know, an actual new horror franchise and not a horror franchise that is being rebooted or sequeled or milked to death in some other kind of way.
Well, yeah, it's its own new thing. Yeah, it's something original this time.
What?
Yeah, you should have saw it in theaters. You definitely missed out if you didn't watch it in theaters.
Well, at least TV shows aren't all
Well-
being rebooted. At least there's some new content there.
Okay, yeah, granted, but anyway, back to Brandon. Like, the thing is with seeing it in theaters, I wasn't really truly intrigued because it seemed that it was just a stereotypical modern day horror trailer. Like, you know how all these modern day horror trailers are. They'll just have these sudden jump scares and loud ass screams throughout the trailer. And it's just repetitive. I'm just thinking to myself,
I know, right?
oh my gosh. Here we go again. Another
You know,
horror
one thing-
movie.
You know, one thing I've noticed that's common amongst all commercials, basically, it's like really annoying and like actually makes me physically sick is when they like do like these strobing lights on the commercials to get your freaking attention. It's like,
By the way, I'm wondering if anyone else has heard this. I've heard from someone that Esoteric Entity may not even actually be an ANCAP, that he's actually just a poser.
I don't know.
Technically he considers himself
That's
as
hilarious.
Technically he considers himself as an agorist, so
Well, you know what I mean. Like, he's not an anarchist. He's just a poser.
He's an anarchist.
I
think that's what I've heard from one person.
for that I would say citation needed. No, like as much as I am not
Yeah,
too,
really.
Like as much as I am not too fond
I'm
of
not saying
SO,
he isn't. I'm just saying that's what I heard from one person that supposedly he was a poser.
like as much as I'm not too fond of SO, I still am highly doubtful of that theory, honestly.
If he wasn't an anarchist, he wouldn't be making FNet or helping make FNet. He wouldn't be part of the FNet project.
Let me guess.
So that claim doesn't make any sense.
Let me guess. The F stands for fuck, as in fuck you Google, fuck you Twitter, fuck you Facebook.
It could have, but it's FreedomNet, and it's to decentralize the internet.
Okay. Don't add me to the... Wait, what? Oh. Okay, there was a sixth guy that had joined the stream for a second there. I almost want to think that that was probably Jeeps Creeps, just judging by the name that he was going for there.
I don't know who that is.
Anyways, I only have heard about this, that Esso was a Poe from, like, I don't know if you've heard of him, Politipod.
Politipod, I've heard of them, I think. Aren't... Or maybe I'm thinking of a different person, but what do you say?
Oh, I'm just saying he's the one who
Isn't
said,
he-
he told me that Esso is supposed to be a Poe or something.
Coin Monster says, when you said reboot, imagine someone throwing a boot at a DVD. Oh. Okay. Person in the side here, they were like, don't add me to the broadcast, and they just wanted to add quickly a Wikipedia article. Oh, I see. I thought that was like somebody who legitimately wanted on. Oh, okay. Alex. It was Alex. Okay. Did it share his link? Yes, it did, Alex. Who left? Coin Monster apparently.
Your girlfriend.
Oh, they're going to bed.
Aw.
Well, I would prefer to see a picture first, Coin Monster, before you start hitting on me like that. So, sorry. Until then, I have to decline. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, by the way, people. Just run along with Brandon's joke. Your girlfriend. I want in, am bored. Well, I am tired, Sleepy, so I think I'm going to be ending the stream soon, actually.
Anyways, there's Plotopod's Twitter if you
Oh.
don't know him.
I'm half
I was
asleep.
already looking at his Twitter.
She says inside, I'm half asleep, bye, thanks for having me. Well, thank you for coming on, Coin Monster, for future reference.
So, looking at Politipod, it looks like he was making up shit about his political opposition. How about that? Nobody else does that. Ugh.
Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream right here because I am getting kind of tired and exhausted, you guys. Anything you want to say in closing before we leave out of here?
Thanks for having me on.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, please subscribe to Rational Outlaw and Brandon Padgett, a couple of actual content creators. Pumpkin Row, he's just a fan. He's not a pumpkin. He's not a content creator, but he's all right. He's all right. Anyway, yes.
Subscribe to DarkCon.
Yes, subscribe to me. Help me to get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. You know what? I keep on forgetting that I'm actually on camera right here. That my face is actually showing when I go slumping down and thinking, oh man, I'm not on camera. But no, I'm actually on camera right now. Anyway, so thank you, Rational Outlaw, for coming on. Thank you, Pumpkin Row, for coming on for the first time. And Brandon, as always, thank you for your edginess and all that jazz. Coin Monster, it's nice to talk to you again. And same with you, JJ, and Heartless Soy Boy. You're quiet as always, but thank you for joining on anyways. So anyway, pull up OBS. And so this has been 500 subscribers celebration live stream. And this is to 1,000 subscribers and beyond, y'all. See y'all later. Good night, and God bless.